3.
Hello and welcome back to the world of Galil. The Tudor Saga is going quite well. Definitely some exciting times happening right now to our cast and crew of motley heroes, and to remind us exactly of what all of that shenaniganery consists of, let's take it away to Angel for the recap.
Thank you for fueling my anxiety. We are in the middle of battle that has been going on for quite some time with other followers of, I believe the god's name is Stolos, which also are resident Fairheart warships. And Fairheart had a lovely crisis of what's the word I'm trying to figure out?
Faith.
I wouldn't say faith. I would say probably like conflicted. They're his heroes, and now he is actively trying to kill them.
Ah, one of those
And
betrayal, anxiety, consequence things.
Never meet your heroes, people. Never meet your heroes.
They might kill you.
Yeah, especially if you're vegan, never meet your heroes.
Never sleep with them either.
Now that joke was properly pie us.
It was also in character.
Pie us.
But yeah, Fairheart also lost his shield in the last session due to a smashing blow from his heroes. And,
Burly Barlow don't fuck around, shall we say.
we resume in the middle of combat.
And poor Brother Bonk got left behind because he got distracted by harvesting mushrooms in the cave.
Brother Bonk actually did not get left behind, because it is actually Brother Bonk who will be leading us off this turn. And because Brother Bonk's total initiative has actually racked up to over 50, Brother Bonk gets an extra action, thereby needing 4 actions. But Brother Bonk, you are all the way up here in the mushroom field. So you have to use your actions to actually get into combat. Brother Bonk also, y'all could tell as you were leaving before. Ben, put that back.
Oh.
That was in place for a reason.
That was such a reference to like a belligerent child. Put that back.
No.
I just thought it had gone astray like sometimes the models do.
No, I get you. You're good. You were kind of in a daze as you were studying these mushrooms, and so you kind of heard that the party was headed away, that they heard something, and that there's something going on there. You have heard the sounds of a pitched battle for roughly the past 40 seconds of in-game time, roughly 24 seconds of Earth time. So you are aware that things are going on there, but you were just entranced deep in thought, trying to figure out which these mushrooms actually were among several different options that were in your book that it could have been. You were trying to kind of figure out which one it actually was. And now you've just snapped out of it and you are ready to join the fray.
Okay, and am I correct in guessing that the fray is south?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So when I do basically the equivalent of a dash, I go double speed, yeah?
Correct. And your speed is 35, right?
Just looking that up. No, my speed is 50. What?
Speed is 50.
How?
Okay, so that gives you 10 hexes of movement. We made you insanely fast because that's something that monks do easily, and it's something that I love to see in characters. It definitely was part of Brother Bonk's build from the beginning. So that gives you 10 hexes as a single move.
All right, so that's I can't control them. I can't click and drag.
Oh, that's because.
Is that
go
does
ahead.
that mean 100 if they dash?
Yes.
One,
Oh fuck!
oh, I need to zoom in. I cannot see the hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. Okay, so that's what was that?
Right here, I got it.
So that's one movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right, now you can see what's going on to figure out your second or your third and fourth actions.
Okay. So Fairheart, person.
Lurith is on deck and will also be getting a second action or an additional action.
Okay, so who these three? Who are these three?
One of them, I think, is Drusilla.
One's Drusilla, one's Nera Luna, and the southmost one is one of the guys we've been fighting.
Okay. How big are the guys that we're fighting?
Oh, the DM's gone.
No, for fuck's sake.
Uh,
His devices are not connected, but he's still here.
Hmm.
Weird.
Huh.
See if you,
Um,
that's it. There we go. Got him back.
So
Welcome
the one
back.
closest to you. Welcome back.
Technical errors. Sorry about that. The ones that have the square background,
yep.
those are not part of
Hello?
the party.
Okay. So
and
how?
anyone that doesn't have a square background is part of the party.
Okay. And how big are they all respectively?
This one here, Banetooth, he's a goblin. He's kind of small. He's a little bit on the larger side of small, and he wields a outlandishly large-looking weapon on him. You can't actually, even as much as you now understand that previously perplexed you, you still don't fully grok how such a small creature can actually use such a long and unwieldy weapon. But the blade that is at the end of it seems disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
This one over here by Lurith is even bigger than you are, and you are not fucking small. He is big and hairy, and you've probably seen a couple of gnolls, but you're not really familiar with them. You don't know much of anything about them.
Yeah.
But you do recognize both of them as Banetooth and Barlow. You saw their statues at the royal wedding, and Fairheart and others have talked about them previously. You can't really see these guys over here yet.
No, but I can see this dude.
Which one? Oh, okay. He's on the floor at Kyla's feet. He looks unconscious. He is also rather smaller side of medium size. He is a rat folk, and all you can really see is just his face. You can't really see anything shoulders down because he's just laying on the floor.
Rick, which one is still distracted by Bommel?
Because it lasts a
Bane
minute.
Yeah, which one was it? That you
It's
got?
Bane Tooth. The icon is still hovering
Oh,
on the
okay.
top left corner.
Oh,
There
fair.
we go.
There we go.
Okay, in that case, I think I want to go up to the goblin dude, and I think I actually want to grapple him.
Okay. Okay, let me pull up Pathfinder grapple rules because fuck.
It's an athletics check.
Athletics against
All right,
fort
go ahead and roll
DC, I
yours.
believe.
Because fuck.
So I'll go up to there, and then
I should have known that was coming when you
Athletics.
asked sizes. I don't know why I didn't math that.
So roll. Cool. That's a 28 athletics.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to work. Let me see here. Okay, and so you're rolling that against AC?
Fortitude DC.
DC.
Stay here.
I'm looking it up to see if Fortitude DC is just Fortitude or if it's something
that?
else.
What you want?
My fort mod is plus 11.
not again.
So even if it's, I would read that as I think that would give me a DC of
Tell me
21,
what happened.
which would be a success still.
Mm.
Cool.
You.
So unless you correct me on that, that's what I'm going to go.
Back.
Well, I think it's important whether it's a success or a
Again.
critical success.
I could eat.
Exactly. That's why, it's definitely
These were
not going to be a failure with a roll like
6
that.
months
But
of
Is
my
someone
life,
listening to like an e-reader?
and you
Yeah,
Ebook?
we've
But
got
I'm
some
wondering-
background
By my
sound
side.
from Articus.
the whole time.
it's
Chris,
bad
we're
enough to be
getting
playing other games while you're D&D, and at least mute them so you're not distracting everybody, please.
and so it gets louder.
I've got my headset muted. I don't know why you're hearing anything.
I don't know. But
Okay,
it's coming through.
it's 10 plus the total modifier.
All right, that's what I thought. So that gives a 21. So we're going to call that as a success. So you are now...
His target is now grabbed
Yep.
until the
I
end of the
applied
next
that.
turn. So
Unless you move or he escapes. And you still have an action, which means you are about to beat the fuck out of somebody that can't resist you.
Actually, I just want a hog time. Can I hog time? Can I? Like,
Did we lose Ricky?
Do you have a rope out?
out? No.
Then you're not going to be able to do it this turn. It'll take you an action to get a rope out. And I don't know. I might make you actually make a check to be able to get a rope out of your bag while you have.
No,
somebody-
Lurith can help next turn.
Let's see. So Banetooth has the grabbed. Yep, has the grabbed effect.
And that brought a couple of others with it
Yep,
when I applied it.
off
Yeah, it
guard,
makes
so
him
flat-footed
off guard
effectively.
and
Okay, yeah.
immobilized.
Immobilized.
By the way, for any potential future DMs out there in the audience, if you ever questioned the idea of having an assistant DM, this is why assistant DMs are amazing, because rules questions are a bitch. And you're never going to know everything.
Um,
All right. So yes, hog tying. Go ahead and make an acrobatics. Oh. All right. Yeah. So you're not gonna be able to do that in one turn. So what were you? You want to get your rope out, or do you want to hit him?
I would
Or do you want to
prefer
try
to get the rope out.
All right. Yeah. No problem. You don't need to roll for it or anything like that. You kind of first turn you're coming in. You got that blaze of energy. You just kind of did that as you were running.
Cool. So
So
that'll be
Arthicus,
my.
you just kind of see a green, black, and gold blur fly by you. It comes from your left up by the mushroom field and just and then zooms straight past Zeagle and just absolutely fucking pancakes the goblin, smashes him into the ground and just comes up with the motherfucker in a gigantic fucking bear hug, lifts him up, and he's got just the legs a fucking kicking, just like fucking almost 3 feet solid off of the ground.
So it's the orc flash.
Yeah, kind of. All right, next up was Lurith, and then Kyla will be after that, but not next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Help me
so
tie him up.
first up, Bonk needs to take a fortitude check. Because my wind.
Nope, you're over here.
Where's Bonk?
Bonk is here.
Oh, well, I'm probably not going to be helping tying up because I've got a guy right next to me, and if I walk away,
you're only one that needs to save against that is currently this big bad motherfucker, and that's fortitude, right?
Yeah, DC 19.
Oh, that's a fail! Fantastic. Tell me what I won.
He goes flying 5 feet back.
So 1 square. Does that provoke an attack of opportunity? I doubt it.
You know what? Yes. Lurith, continue because there's damage too, right? 4?
Yes, I'm just bringing up my thing because I can't recall. I believe it's 4 damage. 1 moment. Where's the ability gone? This one. Hang on.
Gale Blast.
So he failed. Creature takes full damage and is pushed 5 feet away from you. So damage is 4. Yeah, so 4 damage. Because it's fixed damage. And he blah 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 goes off.
What?
I already pushed him back.
Yeah, he gets pushed
What's a
back.
blah, 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 blah?
That's the sound of bubbles in the air cavitating. I'm boiling the air with my vitriol.
Love it.
And then she's going to cancel her Gale Blast, knowing she's going to have to rush past Kevin. So we can remove that emanation aura.
Just don't worry about it. It'll.
Yeah. And then she's going to come back over here and assist Bonk in securing the hostage.
Okay.
way-
Dropping your aura is a free action, right? Because you just are
believe
not
so.
using the action to concentrate on it. So you still have 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 1 action to make sure he blew back, drop us free, and then move. Yeah, I see.
I'm just reading the root reading, not actually using it. Okay, no, that doesn't help me. Same thing for take root. I'm just reading it. Yeah, I think I'm going to use take root in
I was
order
just going
to
to say that's actually that's a good one here.
Yeah, to basically help secure the hostage that Bonk is grappling.
So because it's going to come up, I just looked up what check is tying people up use.
Okay.
It's thievery.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you.
Lurith,
All right,
what's your
so-
thievery?
Roots sprout from the flesh of the target and coil across the floor or ground objects, reinforcing their stance or grip. Target gains a +1 circumstance bonus to their fortitude DC against attempts to shove them, and a +1 circumstance bonus to the reflex DC. It's snaps to disarm or trick them. This bonus also applies to saving throws against spells or effects that would attempt to remove a held item from their grasp.
Okay.
So I'm using that on Bonk to basically strengthen their grasp.
Okay. That actually helps because in order to break out of of an escape, Banetooth has to roll against Bonk's fortitude DC.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna absolutely allow that to work that way. Although raw, it definitively does not,
No, it doesn't.
because that it's only against attempts to shove them and disarm or trip them. But yeah, clearly, if you're fucking and there's vines crawling up your fucking legs, that's gonna help you hold that wily little goblin in place.
But this bonus also applies to saving throws against spells or effects that would attempt to remove a held item from their grasp. And I think that we can all agree that goblins have no rights and are therefore chattel. Therefore, they are items.
Jesus.
Um,
Here's a thing in my grasp, at least.
Hero
Not sure if
point
I'd
for
consider
the
him an
argument.
item.
Goblin bully. Lurith the goblin bully.
So, question. Now that the movement is done, did Barlow's being pushed 5 feet by the wind, did that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry. Go for it.
Okay. So because I'm attacking, my last action was taking down Boaty Mouse. And Kyla would be facing south towards Beauty Mouse. I'm going to attack of opportunity, try and hit Barlow with my tail as he's moving.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, roll it. $17. As he is getting blown backwards, you place your tail in just the right spot to knock his feet out from underneath him. But with his heightened senses, despite being blown back by the force of the winds, he deftly jumps over as soon as your tail begins to hit his long hairs, and he just kind of vaults over your tail as it sweeps under him, and you don't really have the proper energy and the spur of the moment or the bracing to be able to try for a secondary swipe. So you just kind of spin around and end up facing him as your tail rests next to Bo, lying harmlessly on the ground beside you.
Is he robotic for anyone else?
No, he's definitely robotic.
I was really curious why no one else was saying it. I was so concerned.
I live and let live type of thing.
Oh,
You there, Rick? Okay.
Did we lose Rick? Let's see.
He's
Oh,
still on the stream.
moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Rick.
Okay, wrong tab.
It was
Knock,
getting
knock.
There we
He's
go.
there.
We're here yet.
God, I don't know, Rick.
Woo! Fuck, sorry about that. Where did you all lose?
That's
It's
two
weird.
level 2 spell
I managed to
slots.
hear up to. I managed to hear up to. My tail's now resting up against Boti.
Oh, okay. Then I think you caught most of it.
Yeah, basically all of it.
All right,
It just got
so
quieter and quieter and quieter as you were talking.
But progressively worse at the same time.
Yeah.
that's
more
what
high
I'm going
pitched.
for. Progressively worse at the same time. All right. Next up is Bo. Bo has to make a death saving throw. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Each round to try.
All right, so I'm just reading this so everyone knows we're all on the same page. In Pathfinder 2e, every creature goes through death saves, but DMs are encouraged not to give death saves to unimportant enemies to keep the flow of combat and make housekeeping easier. If a creature sustains a single attack that deals an amount of damage equal to half their total hit points, minimum 50 points of damage or more, and it doesn't kill them outright, they must make a DC 15 Fortitude save. If this saving throw fails, they die regardless of their current hit points. If a creature is sleeping or knocked unconscious, they take a -4 status penalty to AC, perception, and reflex saved, are blinded, and have the flat-footed condition, -2 AC. If a creature is unconscious and making death saving throws, an attack from within 5 feet of them hits them, causing 2 failed death saves.
Ooh. Well,
In D&D 5e, each time a creature needs to make a death save, it gives them the wounded condition, reducing the number of death saves they get moving forward. We're not playing 5e, but I think that is how it works.
The way I'm reading it from my side of things, Boti gets four death saves less if we attack him. After 4, he dies.
So you mean wounded 3 is still technically alive?
Well, if you go up to the tool on Foundry for dying, it says dying 1. Once it hits 4, you die.
Okay, yeah.
You make a recovery check at the start of each turn. It increases by 1 if you take damage.
All right.
Oop.
That
Right.
would technically be a secret roll, but
Okay.
and that's his turn, right? He doesn't get to do anything else?
No, that's
Okay.
his turn. If he had succeeded, I think he would have woken up at like 1 hit point, but
I believe that is true. That's how you stabilize, yes.
I don't think they wake up. I think they're just 1 hit point unconscious and stable.
that could be it as well. I didn't read that part of things.
I guess that could be up to the DM to whether they're actively something to wake them up or not. I know in the D&D games I played, if someone rolled like a nat 20 on a death save, they came up with 1 hit point.
All right, so who's next?
Yeah,
Or is that what you're trying
You
to
are
find
the
out?
next target.
Yeah. That's all of Lurit's actions done, by the way, as well.
I know, thank you.
Yeah.
You are the next target.
Okay. So
That's a 28 to hit.
my AC is flat 20.
So it wasn't 10 over, though.
Was not 10 over. That is a 1, so we drop that. So that is... Only explode that.
When you rolled, it only rolled 1d4 on the screen. Is that supposed to be that, or is it supposed to throw 3 of them?
I saw 3 when I rolled 3 and 1 when I rolled 1.
Well, maybe I'm not zoomed out enough. I don't know.
That's probably it.
So dropping the 1, exploding the 4, that is 14.
Thank you. I didn't even look at the math for it yet, but yes, that is indeed what that is.
Okay.
Yes.
I take, boom, that much damage.
And this is a cantrip?
Yep.
What the fuck?
They're higher level than us, so it's heightened a little more than ours is. I'm pretty sure they're higher level than us, because if they aren't, then they are wiping the floor with us a little too easily.
They're not that much higher level than you. I honestly did not expect this fight to go this rough at all, to be honest. But then again, this fight was designed for there to be 7 of you guys. When there were only 6, that made a huge difference. All right.
Well, technically 5, because the first one doesn't count.
Kyla, you are up next.
Okay, I'm just checking some things real quick. Okay.
Am I on deck after Kyla?
You are.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna activate my hunt. So I have 3 actions. I'm going to activate my hunt prey action, and going to now designate Barlow as my prey.
Ooh. Okay.
So that's 1 action. And my second action is I'm going to use Twin a Takedown to attack twice at Barlow using 1 action.
Nice.
Wait, what? Am I missing someone? Is this Barlow or is this Quello?
That's Barlow.
This is
That's
Barlow.
Barlow. Okay, so I can't see Quello. All right.
I don't think anyone can.
All right.
I can, but I'm currently a little preoccupied.
I think I can as well. I have line of sight.
I thought, what isn't he down here still?
I think that's a wall.
No, that's a cave.
Kevin.
Yo.
Check chat.
Yeah.
All right. So you did what then? Sorry.
Oh, I'm going to Twin Strike Barlow.
Okay, roll it.
All right, first claw. 22.
Roll your next.
Second claw.
Oof.
Explode it.
Oh. Oh. No space after the slash.
Oh,
Oh well, it's still a hit. Roll your damage on that one.
all right. On both or just that one?
Just that one.
He has karmic dice turned on.
That's what, the third time somebody got a crit
Oh
success,
my
then a
God.
crit fail?
What just happened?
He just double crit fail. Oh wait, no. Okay, that
No,
was
no.
2 on the d6 at least.
Yeah. So
All right, so
it's minus
4.
1, so it's 4 damage.
2, 3, yes. He's like, that's it.
I have 1 action left,
go for it.
and I don't expect this to hit, but I'll give it a try.
How much does your breath attack take to use?
I actually have to roll the recharge time for that because I used it last turn, and so it wouldn't be off recharge this turn.
It could.
It also takes 2 actions to do my breath.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
wondering.
that's right. But
Well,
all right, well, it'll be off next turn.
yep, I'll be able to use it next turn if I have to. All right,
Although
that's
I
my-
don't understand why that's showing me a 2 in chat when it definitely showed me a 1 on the die.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I can't read those die. Those dice are weird.
But okay, with each of us rolling, are you seeing different?
I'm seeing Ben's die, and they're like fucking impossible to read.
Yeah, they're like symbols to me. I'm like
It's like, are
like
they?
hieroglyphs.
But you are seeing his, and like when I roll, you're seeing mine.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, awesome. I was hoping that was how it worked. I just wanted to verify because I have not been able to fucking pay attention to that. All right, that's dope.
Okay.
Now
Well, yeah,
now that one showed 12, and it was a 12, so that worked for me.
Yeah, that.
I'm going into my 3D dice settings, and I can change it to something more readable.
Oh, I forget to do something though.
All right, Bearheart,
Yo.
you are up now.
Um.
Zeagle, you are on deck.
I still have my staff of healing in one hand, right?
Yes.
I will look back luridly at Lurith and touch it to my tongue to heal. Is that a D8 or is it 8? I forget.
You're healing yourself?
Yeah. In a very obnoxious way.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be you.
Exactly.
Huh.
I just forget how much it is.
All right, I've changed my my dice to something better.
Roll something. Let me see.
Staff of healing.
I'm working on it.
Except
Okay.
the coin.
I think it was 8 flat, but I don't remember.
All right, I will give you.
Oh yeah, that's easy to read.
All right, are you going to use 1, 2, or 3 actions?
I'm going to use all 3 of my actions.
Okay.
On the healing?
No, 1 action on the healing. Sorry.
That's
Okay.
what he was asking.
Yeah, that's not how I
All right, so you get 1d8.
Okay. So plus 4 brings me to 31. All right. What's the name of the caster again down there?
What's the name of the caster down there again?
The caster, the bad guy.
Yeah, no, it's not my job to tell you that, sir. The information is more obvious than I meant for it to be.
I run up to Qualo, and I strike Qualo one-handed with my staff of healing. But as I do so because I've felt Solos speak to me in the middle of battle. As I'm raining the blow down on their head, I scream, "If you were a true follower of Solos, you'd cease this attack upon us." And I hit. And I will now roll attack.
All right, what's your movement speed?
I can go 5.
Where were you?
I went 4.
No,
that's not the caster. That's Bew.
Bo.
That's
Say
Bo.
that again?
That's Bo.
Oh wait, where was Qualo?
That's
Way the hell down.
Oh shit!
You can't reach him.
In that case,
you could reach Barlow and try and hit him over the head with it.
Let's do this with Barlow instead. Sorry.
I have to reload. This isn't working for me.
And that was a 19 on the roll. Do I re-roll? Because actually, it was a 28. But
yeah.
Do I re-roll, Rick? Because the attack was on the wrong person, or not?
No, your roll is your roll. I was just like, honestly, I'm more inclined to say, because you definitely said you meant to attack Qualo, so I'm just inclined to that's 3 actions because you have to double move to attack Qualo.
Okay, because I thought that Beauty Mouse was Qualo. That's the thing.
Yeah. So,
because I thought,
are you going after Barlow or were you going after Qualo?
I was going after Beauty Mouse, thinking it was Qualo.
So, I'm going to allow you to retarget. Mm-hmm. Do you choose Barlow or Qualo?
I would not be able to attack Qualo this turn, so I'm going to retarget.
Okay,
Barlow.
Then so your attack is against Barlow. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And I screamed that as well. Damage is 6.
There we go. I like that. Save.
All right, Zeagle, you are.
All right. What's
next.
This? Wait,
because I still need to react. I'm just letting you know you're up next.
All right,
and then
cool.
Crackle will be after that. Fairheart, you lift your arm up instinctively as if you were going to shield charge in just like you did the first time. And then as you take a step, you just kind of look down at your arm and shake it off. You've already got the momentum going and you just charge into him and you swing at him with that fucking staff with everything that you got. And he saw you coming and he tried to brace against it, but you just, through sheer ferocity of your willpower, and you just commit so much to the attack that you come over as he tries to block you with that Earthbreaker, and you just kind of push it down out of your way and bring that staff of healing that you just healed yourself with, and you just smack that motherfucker straight upside the head with it, and he just and he falls back. He takes a couple of seconds and he staggers back to his feet, and you can tell that this motherfucker was not expecting to actually see you come back and do anything after the smackdown that he laid upon you. And there's a little tinge of respect up in there, but he doesn't look like he's about to back down for shit. And he just kind of grunts at you like a dismissive hyena that says, you know what? You're not even good enough carrying for me.
Oh,
The murder hobo life.
Yep.
All right, Zeagle, now it is your turn.
Awesome. So what's the situation so far with the one we're trying to hog tie? I keep forgetting his name.
I've got him grabbed.
Something tooth.
Lurith has
Bane tooth.
Lurith has given me like her roots sort of thing to try and keep me sturdy, so that if he tries to get away from me,
Kevin,
it'll
how
do my
does it
work.
make you feel that Lurith is currently rooting Brother Bluff?
Oh, shit.
I'm wondering why the fuck they're not just killing this heathen.
Sorry.
And
Alright.
I'm thinking that I'm going to do it my fucking self because I don't know what the fuck's gotten into my brother.
Alright. So I think I will go ahead and move forward to assist. That wasn't supposed to target or do the flashy thing. I am still hurting, but I can at least assist and help, or potentially make a roll to.
Honestly,
Don't.
I think Bane Tooth is
probably-
perfectly contained.
You're gonna
I
be
don't-
more harm than good being
I
that
don't-
big in that small of an area with that many people. Like
That's fair.
I'm not giving you like you're
That's
still
fair.
medium size, but you're
What are you
still
trying
on
to
the
say,
big
Rick?
size of medium.
No, he's still huge for a medium-sized creature. All right. Oh, there's.
Well, what's his
I
thievery
could-
check? Can he at least get the knots going?
I don't have that good a thievery. I don't think.
I mean, you're a swashbuckler. You can absolutely move through them.
Yeah.
I just don't think you're going to be able to assist
No.
him because he's completely surrounded. You'd have to basically.
Yeah.
get
I'd
through.
have to. Yeah. And I could get
Whoa.
the knots going, I suppose. Honestly, not that great with thievery, but that's what it is. Yeah.
Give me a sec.
I'm just trying to figure out
Oh boy.
if there is something I could do, because I do have throwing weapons. I could potentially do something with.
I think because you're a charger minotaur, I think you could actually charge and attack Barlow if you wanted to.
Oh no, he
With
absolutely
5
100% can do that.
I just don't know
with
how
5 HP.
smart that would be.
No,
I
it wouldn't be
don't
that
necessarily
smart.
recommend.
No, exactly. 5. Yeah, I don't really think that there's anything that I can do other than try to help certain things, but like at the same time, I can't.
Nah.
There's
Sit tight.
nothing.
Down a potion.
Do we have potions that I can down? I don't even know if I have
Do you
one
have
on
a
me.
potion?
I don't think I do.
You didn't buy a potion in your starter kit? Ooh.
No, I didn't. Big
I don't
sad.
think anybody has healing potions except maybe Drusilla, who did do some shopping at the apothecary that someone tried to burn down.
I do, but I haven't told anyone about them.
That's fine. No, I don't think. He doesn't have potions on him or anything, so there's not really much I can do other than move.
Are you okay?
No, I'm a little sick. It's fine. I also breathe in water. Anyway,
Give this man a healing potion. He's sick.
yeah, for sure. I need one in real life too. But other than moving a little bit, there's not much that I feel comfortable doing and that I really can do. So, as much as I don't really want to waste a turn, just go ahead and pass it on to the next.
Do a medicine check, and I think there's something in there that you can use to patch up your wounds and feel a little bit better.
Can I do that?
Let me look at that.
A little.
Medicine check to heal.
You have no lotion or aloe vera or.
I mean,
At the very least, to be able to grin and bear it and sew himself up.
Lard.
Right. I got soap. Yeah,
Do you have medicine?
I do. So
Trained?
it is untrained, but I do also have the what's the feat for it? Hold on. Untrained improvisation.
Okay, fuck yeah. So what is link
I'll be right
that?
Oh.
Half your level instead of +0. Fan-fucking-tastic. All right, go ahead and roll medicine to treat wounds.
But is there actually like a treat wounds thing, or I'll just roll
No,
medicine? How's that?
just roll medicine.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
yeah. It's a action under them. So
Yeah. Always rolling low. Alrighty. Actually, before I know the results of that, I'll burn a hero point and see if I can't roll higher. How's that?
You also need to give yourself one.
That's fair.
Ooh. Not much better.
Not much better, but better.
Not much better at all. But
yeah.
I'll take a 6 over a 2 any day.
Exactly. Although it's supposed to also. Oh wait, no, that would be half my level. Yeah, never mind. Alrighty.
Only time a roll like that's good is on Divine Intervention.
Right. Port roll or whatever these are called. Alrighty. So yeah, I tried to do the medicine thing. I don't think it worked out all that well. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much else that I can do.
Okay.
yeah, you do you have the medicine tools or healer tools?
I don't even think I have those. No, I doubt it.
You quickly, as you run back, compose yourself, catch a couple of breaths. You slice a couple of bandages worth of fabric off of your little loincloth thing.
Rub some
and
dirt on it.
You wrap some shit up. You throw some dirt on it. So you've stopped any immediate bleeding. You're
And
ready
you
to
discovered
fucking go,
penicillin.
but it's not any actual healing.
Right. Alrighty.
If he discovered penicillin, would he even know it?
Good question. We can deal with that when we come across bread.
Yeah.
Remember if you're dirt?
Alright. And that'll be
All right. Next up is Crackle, and then me.
Crackle is still doing what he was supposed to do. Attack anyone that approaches me, and anyone bad that approaches me, and that still hasn't happened.
Okay. All right. And next up. All right. Ben, I know you looked it up. How do I get out of this situation with Banetooth? Or do I got to roll?
It is a. Let me bring it up again.
So I'm thinking that I would have the option to fight out using athletics or try and slip out.
All right,
using
so escape. You attempt to escape from being grabbed, immobilized, or restrained. Choose one creature, object, spell, effect, hazard, or other impediment imposing any of these conditions on you. Attempt a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. This is typically the athletics DC of a creature grabbing you. The thievery DC of the creature who tied you up. Spell effects, blah, blah, blah. So in this particular case, it would be the athletics check of Bonk.
Versus their unarmed check?
It would be an unarmed attack modifier against his athletics DC.
Oh, wow. Wait. It's my unarmed attack against your athletics DC? Oh, God. He is screwed. What my unarmed attack? Okay, let me
+1.
I got a +1.
No, +1 because of Blurith's assistance.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh well, that's a roll right
so,
there.
so as bad as you thought,
Hey,
but add
hold
1.
on. Oh,
It's showing
dexterity.
+10 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 for being trained, 3 from dexterity. Against
He's trained and unarmed.
athletics.
My athletics is a +10 plus
So
Lewis +1, so 21.
Yeah, so the thing was 21. He does manage to break out of the grapple.
Wait, doesn't she have to roll and then add the modifiers?
But isn't he like flat-footed and whatnot as well? From being grabbed?
Flat-footed only does AC. It doesn't decrease your attack modifier.
But it's not an opposed roll. It's just like what wouldn't her roll right now be what the DC is? With her modifiers?
It doesn't say
I mean,
that.
he didn't roll on the defense getting grabbed. It was just against his DC. So it makes sense that when he's breaking out, it would be just against her DC. But fuck it. I'll let you roll for it anyways. High stress moment. I'll give you this one. I don't think that's how it works in the future, but let's go.
Yeah.
I thought that's how all opposed athletics rolls work.
But this isn't an opposed athletics roll.
Well,
opposed
technically it is.
athletics rolls are a D&D thing. This is Pathfinder.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Brother Bonk, roll your athletics, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, then how would you know what their DC is, or do you just go by what they rolled last time?
It's 10 plus the modifier. Oh! And that's why I let you roll, baby. Explode that shit.
Wow.
And that is why you let them fucking roll. Boom. All right.
So question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
With that particular answer, do we progress him to the next step of grapple, or because the next step of grapple, currently he's grappled, he's not restrained. Do we move him to restrained?
Because success, critical or stress.
You have at least one for him.
Okay.
Was that a critical success?
It was.
No, it was 2 above. No, 37.
It's also not a grapple attack. It's a defense against the breakout.
Yeah.
It's so.
Now, where do you go to see the escape? Escape
in
action.
chat right now, you can actually see escape as an action item. It's linked right here.
Oh, cool. I can click on that then. Check using your notes.
All right.
Okay.
So, do we want to have this rules discussion, figure out exactly how this works, or do we want to move forward right now?
Should we consider this a... No, it's not 10
Well,
on, so it wouldn't even be considered
actually-
a critical failure on his part.
You know, I'm just making that decision. We're just going to continue on because he didn't escape anyways.
Yeah.
So-
By the rules, he gets 2 more escapes, but amazing.
Okay.
37 plus 1 for the roots brings it up to 38, which that's 10 above what what he rolled.
Which means it actually is a critical success. However,
which means
that was not on your attack. That was just on.
Well, that would be on his escape, because then would that be a critical fail?
No.
And on a critical fail on his escape, he can't try to escape again until next turn.
Critical failure. You don't get free, and you can't attempt to escape again until your next turn. No.
Mm-hmm. So would we rate that as a critical failure on Banetooth's part because he rolled 10 lower than what he was aiming to try and beat?
Sure. Why not? so he
Okay.
can't break free again.
You
Doesn't
can't
really
try
matter.
this turn. No, doesn't really.
Doesn't really matter. And yeah, you just he tries his best to wriggle free, and he's actually starting to break your grip a little. He's starting to wriggle free, but those vines just keep crawling around him, and every time he breaks a little bit free and starts to slither out of your grasp, the vines catch him, and then all of a sudden they just kind of reinforce you, and you just
I'm gonna have to run downstairs in a second.
You just brother bonk and clapping down on that bitch.
Bronk
And
smash.
He's just not getting out anywhere, and he just goes ahead and last ditch effort. He's got his fucking horse slicer by the fucking, just grabbed it right up by the blade, and he just tries to fucking stab you with it, hoping against all hope that he can just not get smothered.
What is it? Oh, it's a 9?
What's your AC? Well above
20.
And you're just not having any of it. He keeps trying to swing at you, and you just squeeze tighter on that motherfucker, and he's just not getting anywhere. He ends up flailing against you mindlessly and worthlessly with the fucking sides of it and the sticks, and he's just getting absolutely smothered. It is Barlow's turn now.
As Bonk tightens his grip, you just hear the sound of zap straps. So it's like the ratchet straps, like.
As Barlow prepares to attack, do I get to taunt him and say, "Bring it on, little Solos bitch"?
I will give you your reaction.
Before the attack or after the attack?
Right now, because you asked for it.
You have 6 seconds. Go.
Actually, if you were a follower of Solos, you would stop this attack, heathen.
He laughs and braces himself.
Flexes his pectorals a little bit.
All right. All right. So, hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a feat for Brother Bonk. That I'm gonna pass to you later on. All right.
All right.
For approval.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I love it.
The Bonk bear hug.
The ratchet strap.
Once Bonk links their fingers, nothing pries them apart. Except death. And the stun condition. God,
I keep talking on mute. God damn it.
Bring it on, Barlow. Give it to me, big boy.
Fucking 29, man.
Motherfucker.
I gotta run downstairs. I'll be right back.
Oh. Oh, there's a 19 too.
What's your athletics modifier?
Me?
Give me a second. What is my athletics modifier? Foundry is being slow as fuck for me. My athletics modifier is plus 12.
Ooh.
Do I roll an athletics check or?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so in this situation, when it refers to your athletics DC, that is 10 plus your modifier.
So
Or
22.
Or we can do opposed rules. I'm down for whichever one y'all want, but I feel like that is something that we need to decide and keep consistent.
I feel like opposed roles is probably more dramatic and entertaining.
Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
agree.
Does make fights
Okay.
a little more swingy because bad
I'm a
luck
little
can
lost.
screw one side or the other. But I'm okay with opposed rules.
And bad luck is statistically worse for the players than the monsters.
What if the players are the monsters?
I mean, in this case, I think that's particularly apt. But
It matters not. The house always wins.
so we are in agreement to just do opposed rolls then?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost on what you meant.
All right, so the way the system works is, so you know your athletics modifier or acrobatics, whatever else. So, like when I'm trying to escape, if you have me grappled, I'm trying to escape. I'm rolling my athletics or whatever else against your athletics or whatever else DC, which means it's 10 plus your modifier. Or you can just roll D20 and then plus your modifier. Would you rather roll it every time or take the 10 every time?
So
In the
you're
hopes
pretty
that
much
you're-
asking, is it, for example, if I was rolling acrobatics, it's a +1 for me. So would I want to roll an 11 every single time or chance it?
Pretty much.
Chance it.
Okay, but at the same time, that also means that there will be times where you are giving up a guaranteed thing because you could.
That's what the
roll
hero
shit.
points are for.
That's also, yeah, add in the fact that if I fail it, sometimes it's just fucking funnier.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not opposed to it at all. It's just something that I really hadn't noticed until right now that's how the system works. And yeah, I have no opposition to making opposed rolls. So go ahead and roll athletics, Kevin.
Yes, sir. I'm rolling athletics, and I am gonna get a 20.
Another roll.
All right, and what was my roll?
Not a 20.
19.
So are we doing more grappling? I had to run downstairs. I don't know what happened.
Opposed rolls.
Yeah, we set up opposed rolls as opposed to just trying to defeat the DC.
All right, so he still just deals a shit ton of damage to you, but that shit ton of damage includes 2 exploded D10s. So,
What did he attack me with?
his fucking Earthbreaker.
Okay, because I saw you roll tripping. That's what I was asking.
Oh,
It
he
can.
attacked you with a tripping attack. That opposed athletics was whether or not you got tripped.
Right.
So, good roll.
I take 15.
Your 20 beat a 19.
Sorry.
And that was a situation where rolling worked.
Oh, right. But how much damage do I take? 15.
No,
No.
31.
Woo!
That would bring me to 0. So, do I do a dying check or what?
Not until your next turn. You would just
Go prone.
fall to 0.
Okay.
You do have in
Oh, wait, I have
this
0
moment.
points,
In
don't
this moment, you have listen.
Yeah.
You have 5 seconds from the second I stop speaking to answer that message. 4, 3, 2,
I didn't get a message.
1. Done.
What message?
The one he told you about like 10 minutes ago.
Again, I don't have a message.
You had a message.
Yeah, that I responded to earlier, no?
You did not actually respond to the message.
You wanted me to respond in Discord.
That's how message works. It is not what you
So
say.
there's no
it is
question.
responding to the message.
Yeah, 25 words, right? Or 20 words, 25 words?
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. It's
Because
up to 25 words.
The message you sent me sounds like I'm getting a directive, not a question.
I was very particular in that you feel a familiar feeling of a message spell.
Oh, I didn't.
As in,
read
this
it.
is what has happened before. It is familiar to you. You should know how it works.
Oh,
Psychic
so can I
communication.
respond? Can I write my response to it now, or because now that I know?
No, because you
Okay.
lost your time.
It's all
You
good.
just got knocked the fuck out, sir.
It's all good. I did not
And
understand.
I
hard.
even gave you 5
I
seconds
think
to actually say it.
Yeah,
And
I,
you instead kept saying you didn't have a message. Like,
because I thought that message.
I
had
gave
already,
you every opportunity.
You
I'm
sure
sorry.
did.
I think the role play part here saves this because from some of the earlier words, it very much feels like Fairheart just doesn't get magic, how magic works, and it's like he hears voice in his head. It has to be Solos. Solos,
Literally. The way
demon-
I
a
read
demon
the
could
message.
send him a message.
Kill those orphans! Kill those orphans!
No, the way I read the message
Orphans must
genuinely
die.
was that I was getting told by Solos to tell them that. That's why I said it twice.
You know what? I got it. I totally understand where you
Again,
where you took that.
that fits
Fairheart just
perfectly,
doesn't get
though.
magic.
He
Right.
just doesn't get magic.
Do I get to use a hero point in this situation? No, that's only on my next turn.
You know what? Actually, yes, you can when it is your turn.
Okay.
That's perfect. That's lovely. I approve.
Lurith sneers.
She's smiling inside.
Fairheart just looks like one of those guys on an infomercial that's trying to catch something that's being dropped.
What?
All I'm imagining is that guy with the fucking dollar on the fishing line. He almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
All right, Ben.
Yes.
If we retroactively use one of Zeagle's actions, since he really didn't do anything on his turn, to aid another on Drusilla, is there any way that we can use that to empower the fuck out of a heal for her to help him get back in this? I've sacrificed a harm to the font to get another heal.
Let me one sec. Take a look at proficiencies. All right, aid. Okay, let me bring up Drusilla. Get her spells. We're looking at heal, right? So I would rule that. Oof. So aid another. I would rule that if Zeagle can make the saving throw of the heal spell that Drusilla wants to cast on the aid another action, then I would count the spell as being heightened by 1.
Okay. So what do we need to roll then?
It would be a save DC 19
From Zeagle.
And I would probably just use any of the skills that coincide with the different schools of magic. So in this particular case, I would allow him to roll knowledge nature because that's the best check he's got.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
And you're aiming for 19.
19. What did we get? Not 19.
Drusilla looks at you and she's like, hey, come over here. Help me out with this. Hold this. Hold this. Hold this. Fuck it. I just grabs the shit and just starts fucking throwing stuff around. And just she lays her hand on you and sure that. Okay. Places her hand on you and just touches your arm and then throws a spot up against a wall and just whoop. Out from there, it's just this warm, healing glow just emanates across the entire area and somehow manages to catch everybody except for the bad guys. And Tooth is in there. Gotta love hex maps. That was fucking ridiculous, but I guess it works.
Definitely.
I don't think she has any way to cut Banetooth out of it, right?
I don't think so, no.
All right, that is 15.
16 healing.
1-5.
Oh, 1-5.
Wait, does that mean I get healed for 15 as well?
Yes.
But what's my condition if that's the case? Am I in the
You are
blue?
stabilized. You are prone.
Okay.
Let me actually deal with this first. Yeah, you are no longer dying. You are wounded.
Right. Wounded 1, right?
Yes. But that means if you get knocked back to 0, instead of getting 1 dying counter, you get 2.
Yep.
And you also get 2 wounded.
Yeah, and then it becomes 3 dying if you get. Then
If you have 3 wounded and you get knocked down, then you're just dead.
isn't there one last save? If I'm not mistaken.
There is a 5th if you take a feat for it.
Okay, gotcha.
But I think at wounded 3, you're just dead. If you're wounded 3 and die, I think you're just dead. Also, I could be wrong on that one.
I think. Oh, I mean, I was talking to ChatGPT. I think if you're wounded 3, you do get 1 last check.
Yeah, once it moves to 4, you're dead.
Right, you get that check again to go into 4. Okay, yeah.
Lilith gets her dancing shoes ready with all this talk of Fairheart dying.
I was gonna say, who's playing Drusilla again? That is DM.
Yeah. And she's not a DMPC. I tried to kill her, and the party foolishly saved her. And I did not expect that to happen. But she is literally the only thing that's kept this party alive a couple of times. So
I'm gonna subtly just go, damn it.
How many hit points did you say we gained?
15.
15.
I need to update my spreadsheet, so give me a moment because that's a fucking lot there.
Who's next in turn?
It is currently Drusilla. You are next, dear. Arcticus is after that.
Drusilla's a cleric, correct?
Yes.
If you ever need someone, if you ever don't want to play her, you need someone to play her, I'll play her.
Same.
Because I remember we had that conversation when I first joined. Is I mainly pay clerics and druids, healer types, or bards. I love bards.
We can talk about that off screen. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
So Drusilla is Viara's handmaiden. And honestly, I should be making her more of a point in this. I've just been trying. I guess I've been a little unfair to her, intentionally trying not to play a DMPC because I hate when people do that. So you definitely don't want her overshadowing the party in any way or anything like that.
However,
but I am glad that she's here because y'all don't have a healer. And also she is, aside from Fairheart, actually, no, she's the only one who has a closer relationship to the story than Fairheart. Because Princess Viara, the one that's missing, Drusilla is her handmaid. Drusilla is her version of Fairheart.
That is one dedicated handmaiden.
Really
not,
do the thing.
Not Handmaid's Tale type, but like actual like when the war, the 1,000-year war between the humans and the elves was ended as part of that peace deal, was when Drusilla went to basically be an emissary with the human lands, and her kind of role was actually as the closest advisor of the newborn child in the royal family. So like there is a deep connection there. And then there also Viara is the princess from the other human land where it's not really named necessarily. I have a few, but none that I love yet. But that's King Roland, the one that Fairheart punched in the back of the head. It's his daughter. And basically Tudor, all he wants is his crown.
And war.
So that he can take complete control of the military to continue the war against the elves.
All right, let me know if I'm going to get a response to what I messaged you.
All right. Sorry, I did not notice a message. Going now. You sent that to Barlow?
Yes. Figured that would help make it make a little sense.
Oh, that's interesting.
I have a question.
What's up?
This ability I just linked in there. What is the fucking the line? Target a creature within 30 feet that has a trait matching one of your kinetic elements. What does it mean by fucking trait?
There are I need to move Arcticus real quick to bring up Crackle. So on Crackle's character sheet, there's a couple of key modifiers: air, cold, elemental. Certain creatures have certain like key tags for it, for different things. So yours is wood and
Water.
Wood and water. So against a plant-based creature or against an aquatic creature, you can deal special damage to them.
But what about someone like Joe Blog like me? Would that do anything?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think I don't think so. Because none of our it wouldn't work on any of us because we have we don't have any of those traits. But if you look at on ours, if you look at character at Brother Bonk, for example, or like your own character sheet, on the very front page, there's speed, languages, senses, and traits.
Each of you will have the trait humanoid, and
it would
then
be
a
under
bunch of
traits.
Let's see.
It would be under traits for us.
So there are definitely situations where that is useful, but the party, not one of them.
Yeah.
So I have a trait that's amphibious. Would
Yep.
that match it?
No.
No.
Amphibious would match amphibious.
It would have
No.
to just say water.
Yeah, I would have to say
water, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not quite watery enough for it to work.
That's like searching for me too when you're actually looking for me also. You're not going to find what you're looking for because there's just so much of something else.
And being the only one of the race here, it's going to be hard to find something similar.
I was just really curious because it's funny humans are made up of 70% fucking water.
I mean,
there ain't very many
they
humans
have
here.
not yet scientifically discovered that, so it does not apply.
I do not know it, so therefore it is not true.
There's only one human here.
Yeah, there isn't really a Google.
There is
search for
only
that
one.
much water.
No, wait, no, that's not strictly true.
Wait, who else is human?
Drusilla, maybe?
I don't
No,
know.
Drusilla's elf.
Yeah.
That you know of.
Nobody in the party is human other than Fairheart.
Stinking human.
Oh,
Are you sure I'm human?
that's why people don't like humans.
Well, if Fairheart's their first example of one, well, they're fucked.
Welcome to the reason I built Galil. Humans
Also, the
are the
reason
worst
you said
thing
we
that ever
don't do
happened.
human 30 times.
Alrighty, who was up? That was. All right, Arcticus. No,
wait.
Nira. You,
No, Nira's-
Nira. I was
Um,
looking at the wrong row.
Now, as this is progressing, that's going to take one of my actions from my next turn, correct?
Yes, because you're.
Yep.
Wait, no, because you're actually not. You're not commanding him. He's just doing what he was doing.
No, I'm talking about the message.
Oh no, that can't. You.
Because that would take a turn. That would take a one turn out of 3.
No,
right?
yeah, you used that action last turn.
Okay.
So your regular full 3 actions this turn.
Oh yeah, because I did have an action left over. I only did one. I only did a 2 action attack. That's it. Okay. Now, since that's a cantrip, I could technically use it 3 times since it only costs 1.
No.
No.
I think you can still only cantrip once per turn. Unless you're taking feats for it, specifically.
So, this guy right here is grappled.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this guy over here.
Yes.
And that is all I see and know about, correct?
I think you also know about the guy who's currently bleeding out right here.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
about him, but you did not see him go down. You just know that he is the one who did most of the damage to the party.
And since he's grappled, he can't do opportunity attacks, yes?
Correct.
And
Is
I
there
also
any
think
sort of... Go ahead.
I also think just based off of like other things, you've seen bolts of energy coming from somewhere this direction. Because those have been hitting us often enough. I don't think that's too much of a surprise.
Okay. Is there any sort of check I can do to help heal him more? I Googled medicine check, and I know about the one that takes 10 minutes and you can't use it again within a certain amount of time. But is there any other one?
No, honestly, that's the one that I was finding. I was hoping it was better.
Hey?
It is still better than non-natural healing and other additions. Or non-magical healing of other additions.
So I'm an expert in medicine, and I was just hoping. Fuck. Pretty much, Nira Luna is gonna sigh and go, fucking Christ, fine.
If you want to use an action, then I will give you 2 HP of healing to basically aid in what he was already doing. So I'll give you 2 HP for an action. It's not a very good rate of return, but it's something because it's consistent. Y'all, everyone's been working on patching him up. Let's get it going.
So, depends on your answer to this one. I have realized I have this thing called impulse, and it pretty much means that it has the concentration trait. The thing that kind of confuses me is elemental blast has it. So I'm trying to figure out, like, am I able to do elemental blast and then do another one that has the impulse trait? Because elemental blast is not a consistent thing. Or can I just not do it in one turn?
Ben, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm reading impulse.
I'm looking at extract elements.
You can only use an impulse if your kinetic aura is active.
It's been active.
Oh, okay, and that's base kinesis, right?
No, my impulse is. I keep clicking on the absolute wrong thing. When we started this, it was channel elements, which I
Okay.
linked in the chat.
Okay.
It was a turn 1.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to say fuck it, let's go with it. And
Well,
Ben,
here's
if you can find a reason it doesn't work, let me know.
Here's the thing I'm saying. It looks like channel elements. Kinetic aura. You can. Yeah, I don't see anything that says you have to. That I think you could blast elemental blast. From what it looks to me like you can elemental blast multiple times. As long as you have
that
the
got a
things
lot more
for it.
powerful. As did that extra turn or extra action on the initiative boards. Okay, I like it. Yeah, let's fucking go. All right, do it. Hit me.
What's
Hit me with your best shot.
Doesn't the blast have an action cost?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
was
one
just
or
wondering
two,
if-
and so.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's,
depending on
I
how
was
you
just
do it.
wondering if I could hypothetically, spawn one of my trees that also has the impulse trait after I do an elemental blast or something. Because I'm not doing them at the same time, technically, I don't think. Or is that just a D&D 5e rule, and that's not how concentration works in Pathfinder?
Your kinetic aura automatically deactivates if you're knocked out, or you use an impulse with the overflow trait, or you dismiss the aura. Though you can't use new impulses while your kinetic aura is deactivated, ones you already used remain, and you can still sustain any that can be sustained. Stance impulses are linked to your kinetic aura and end when the aura deactivates. All right, so basically we're talking about 2 auras.
No.
I think... Or 2 channel effects.
2 impulse effects that have the concentration trait. I looked up concentration, and it just says to cast a spell, you must concentrate. If something interrupts while you're doing it. But it doesn't say anything about, because in D&D 5e, I'm just checking if it's different in Pathfinder. Concentration is you can't be concentrating on another spell and then do another concentration spell.
No, I don't think you can double concentrate. Yeah, I think there are feats that allow you to concentrate and still cast, but you can't cast another concentrate spell.
Unless there's like an item that specifically says so.
Yeah, I mean there are always things that break the rules, but like in general that would be I would not see that being a normal progression point.
Right. I recall a circlet that would allow you to concentrate on an additional thing.
There are artifacts of absolutely fucking everything. This is Galil we're talking about. Do you really want to go through what it takes to find that, though?
Yes, that's as fuck. That's being able to summon 2 things at the same time.
You have never been to a place where you could actually have begun to inquire about these things yet.
Oh, give it time.
So figure out what you want. and then we can.
Godhood.
Hey Rick,
Take
before
some of that pixie dust, and you might discover where to find that stuff.
Rick, can you check my message because I want to have time to think about your response.
Going.
Roger that.
I keep forgetting it takes an action to move too.
Takes an action for everything.
You want to blink? Take an action.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
No, I
wizards
got-
in D&D. You
I
want to
got
blink?
toothpicks.
Take 1d4 damage.
You probably shouldn't be summoning trees willy-nilly, though, because Lurith doesn't like it. And no one wants to make an enemy of Lurith.
Lurith is an enemy of Lurith.
Lurith the Golden.
Lurith reminds me of the Unabomber.
Lurith is just trying to do her Queen Midas phase with her golden glittering gown.
Queen Midas?
Yeah.
You got that Midas touch?
Ridiculous.
She summons all the tires around her,
All right.
retread and all.
So, what I'll do is use one action to
Poop a little.
shit.
See?
Go fuck yourself.
Wait,
Perfect
wait.
timing.
One action to bring down your drawers.
I'm trying to see if I can get over to this guy because I feel like it's just hella rude when he's just out of the way to just fucking punch him in the face or some shit.
I'd really appreciate being able to tie up my golden dude so that I can then ignore him being tied up, leave him for the Minotaur to sit on.
That takes
And-
thievery.
Minotaur could probably do more than sit on him.
What would that take for me to
If
help?
he's small and
Pat?
he's big.
Because
He could be a hamster for that guy.
to help you tie up him, is that just thievery or what?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, hard pass. That's a
Perception
wasted
check,
action.
everybody.
That's just a wasted action.
Fair enough.
All right, I will move
Um,
here for one action.
All right. Before your next action, everybody perception check.
Okay.
Hmm.
Perception check. Do I need to roll one for Crackle too?
No, just you.
My bad.
We're already gonna have
Ooh.
it.
Oh, you
Oh,
knocked-
explode that.
Oh, I got a nat 20. Okay. There's
That-
too many die.
That
dice
doesn't
for-
count. One of my dice got knocked.
It recorded it before it got knocked. I
Oh.
made sure that was how that worked.
Where? I don't even see my roll. Where did it go?
Then you can check in chat and see them all.
I don't see mine.
Scroll up.
I'm
Nope,
not
too
gonna
late.
lie here.
Yeah, I don't see Arcticus.
I'll roll
I
again.
don't see mine either. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie here, guys. I think Zeagle fell asleep.
Well, you're in the same house as him, right? Poke him.
I'm not gonna poke him if he doesn't have to do anything immediately.
Kyla needs to be brought back into chat, please.
Well, he needs to
Okay.
roll.
Bear with me a moment here.
I can click a button.
Yeah, but that's not him rolling. That's you rolling.
Rick, did you?
He'd rather sleep than roll.
Hey, she can roll for him. I don't care.
I will have him back in a moment. There we go. Welcome back.
Hello.
So Fairheart, whoa. So Fairheart rolled a 49 perception.
No. That +6, ignore that. So he rolled a 43 perception.
Oh, well, that's such a big difference.
Sorry, the +7.
Just a casual 43.
Still a damn good roll. Still a damn good roll.
I was happy with my 22.
All right, 20 and above. You notice some crackling in the roof where this white circle is that I realize now I forgot to hide from y'all earlier.
About that.
Well, that's like... Oh, I can't see into the room that far, so I can't really tell. That's out of my line of sight.
I was gonna ask about it, but then I didn't roll a fucking 20, so I guess it doesn't matter if I just didn't hear very well.
Fairheart,
Yes.
you happen to notice that Barlow smells somewhat artificial.
Define artificial. Because I don't have a reference point in Galil.
Artificial flavoring 73642 to be specific.
Red die 40.
You don't have a grasp on how.
But I know the word artificial, but I don't have a frame of reference in relation to it. Like, does the smell remind me of anything, or is it just like a smell I've never smelled before? I guess is my question. Because I can't understand smelling something artificial without a frame of reference to determine why it smells artificial. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like...
No, it's a good question, and I'm trying to properly phrase an answer.
Does it matter too much? We're not taking artificial damage.
It might.
Could it be that it's similar to the kobolds that he examined previously?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, then ask aloud. Yes, it is. It is very similar to the kobolds that you encountered.
Fair. Heart.
Nose is.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He doesn't know his name.
You are able to grab him and just kind of nudge him in as the roof starts collapsing.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Like in a saving him kind of way?
It's not going to kill him. But that was a goddamn good roll. You managed to take full advantage of that shit coming down. Roll an attack.
With?
Unarmed attack. Roll an unarmed attack.
I do have the blows, the hand wraps with mighty blows, though.
Yeah, and that counts for an unarmed attack. So.
Okay, yeah.
Which might be the way you need to go now. Ooh. That
nice. Okay. Roll your damage on that attack. All right, and then...
I don't know if I got the bonus for the hand wraps though, because I didn't. Did I or did I not? I genuinely don't know.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Should have rolled a 2d4.
Okay, so yeah, roll another d4.
Okay. Because I don't have an option to.
Oh yeah, you don't have the warn.
You gotta go in your inventory and wear those. So they.
I just
All right,
put
that's
them
a
on him.
0. So
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it didn't do anything.
you hit him in there for 6 damage.
Is he down, by the way?
Not currently.
Oh, so the mighty cascade of rocks did not knock him down?
The mighty cascade of rocks has not hit him yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You nudging him under it as it was falling.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with a Robo Barlow.
You don't know anything right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cold balls.
Good. Your race likes to keep secrets. I can keep fucking secrets.
You don't know that though.
That's true.
Well fucking played.
That is very
To
true.
all of you. I loved it. Okay. Shit, who is
I have 2 more actions.
Yeah, I'm trying to take the damage to Barlow.
And can you give me a description of Barlow's apparent health in reaction to the blows, or just general state of being?
Whoa. It's a lot of ones though. Wait, D3?
Explode 3 of them. Explode 3 of them.
Oh. That was lethal-ish.
Explode 1.
Explode 1? Explode 1?
And there's an imploding one.
Okay, so 3, 6.
There were 5. There were
Well.
5 ones. So just straight add them together and minus 5.
12, 21, 40, 35. What were we rolling for? That was exciting. Oh, that was the damage that he just took from the falling fucking roof.
36.
Holy shit. I would like to answer your question as to exactly how he looks currently, but the last you saw, it wasn't good, and he is currently kind of buried in the rubble. May or may not still be alive,
Do I
but
get a? Is
definitely not doing very good.
Is part of his body reachable, or is he completely covered by rubble?
His feet are sticking out.
Okay.
You amputate the damn foot. I am having to make a will DC to not
It is
puke.
not
It's funny.
your-
You just gave me an idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Surprised you don't have a cutting weapon that can cut through a foot in one swing.
The dagger won't do that. Oh,
No.
Have you ever used a dagger?
You'd
not
have
yet.
to saw that.
I used it for a utility thing at some point.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I
I think
you'd
you
have
need
to saw
a
that
you
shit.
need a chef's knife and hand.
If you saw that shit, I'm failing the save. I'm throwing up.
I mean, I guess you could take your healing staff and smack on the back of the dagger to give you a little bit more of oomph.
Heal him to make sure he doesn't fucking die and feels everything.
It's like it's an anesthesiologist's staff.
It's a fucking reverse anesthesiologist.
I don't have it. On the advice of counsel, I do not recall.
You give them enhanced sensation instead of numbed sensation.
Oh, my foot hurts. Phantom pain.
What foot?
Is the rock blocking
Those
any other
webs?
party members from getting near him, or is there no impediment to them?
No, that entire area is now greater difficult terrain.
Greater difficult terrain?
Yes, because that's a thing in Pathfinder, and because a shit ton of rocks fell down.
But I'm
You
one
said-
square foot in it. And
However, where the ceiling fell down, it is now like 40, 50 feet high in places.
okay.
Was it caused by something magical or natural?
You don't know yet. You can inspect next turn to find out if you would like.
Because I know magical terrain.
You don't know
Right.
anything immediately when you barely even notice the thing fucking happen at all, and you're way over yonder, my sir.
Okay,
You
so
also
Nira,
said that above us is an ocean.
lake.
I know my character doesn't know this, but you said it's water above us. Do
Lake.
I see water coming from it at all? Dripping, leaking, spraying?
You do not see any water here currently that you did not create.
Because we're several levels down. Like, several.
Look, it
Yeah.
was worth a shot.
Like a lot.
It was not at all a bad question.
No.
Not
Yep.
in the least little tiny bit.
But we're like,
I think we're a little too far away from being in the from the underground to get up to the bay.
We
Look,
are-
my
we are,
character
Party in
learns.
general has enough of a sense of direction that you are fairly confident you are not under a direct source of water.
we are upper levels of Underdark deep.
Rick, did you
Those
check chat,
mushrooms.
please?
I see it.
This fucker, you guys said was bleeding out. Does that mean like he's dying,
Yeah.
unconscious?
Yes.
Now he's dying.
And then there's this
Wait,
fucker.
which one?
This one.
Bo.
Okay, yeah.
Bo is dying. He's being restrained. And I think from your vantage point, you can see the guy to the south.
No.
You can't?
Oh wait, I didn't scroll down there. This one?
Yeah.
Okay, well I was here and I did movement, so 15. Shit, what was my movement again?
25.
Am I on
Oh,
Siegel's
boy.
page? I am. Nope, I am not. What the fudge nugget?
So I think for your full movement, you can get to here with the rest of your action.
Thank you. And he
I need to look at my
is 35 feet away. Why are they always 5 feet further?
Because you don't pay attention to your positioning game.
Fight me.
It's the same thing that happens in my Baldur's Gate thing. I always leave enemies on 1 hit point after doing an attack.
I saw an interesting video on Baldur's Gate. Can you beat it while only rolling ones? He modded the game so every D20 roll was a 1.
That's interesting.
Yes, you probably could, but it would be hilariously and heinously difficult in combat.
Okay, I'm gonna use the other 2 of my actions to do an elemental blast with the weapon infusion of extending the distance. Let me check. Ranged. So 100 feet and volley 30 feet trait is what I'm choosing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack What did I get? Yeah, I'll keep that.
19 to hit.
All right.
All right,
So-
you are attacking Barlow here.
No.
This guy.
You're
Guy south.
attacking Qualo with a 19 to hit.
My bad.
Roll damage. Let's get this shit going.
All right. We will do bludgeoning damage. Roll 1d8. I did do a 2 action, so status bonus to the damage roll equal to my con modifier. So con modifier is 4.
Explode it.
Explode it.
Do I just roll another 1d8?
Yes.
All right, so that's 17 damage. And what did it look like?
She comes around the corner, sees that happen, goes, holy fuck, out of her peripheral. She sees this fucker down here and go, get fucking back here. And then pretty much balls up a thing of wood and water, compacts it, and just
Moist
chucks it at his face.
He looks up as you taunt and just at the right perfect time to smash in the face by this big old ball of just wet fucking stuck together wood like a fucking bird's nest had a fucking crack baby and fucking grew up and just blah and fucking boom smacks him in the face and he's all scratched up on his cheek and he just looks at you furious. And
I return it with a middle finger.
You hit me. You hit me right in the arm.
I don't know if they even know what the middle finger is in this fucking world either.
Do you even have fingers or do you have webs?
I have fingers, you ass. I might have a little bit of webbing between them, but not
I
enough
think,
for it to matter.
based off the description, I think they have the Zora-like fin thing on their forearm.
Yeah.
all right,
Well-
Brother Bonk, you are up now. Lurith,
What?
you are up next.
Don't I get to go?
No.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Who's up?
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's see how much movement do I have? Because I really can't see much from back here. Let's see. I have
Sorry.
25.
I moved Arcticus like a little while ago, so you're actually right there.
The fuck?
I moved you so I could get a look at your familiar because I can't click on your familiar while you're sitting on top of him.
Well, leave my familiar alone.
Not familiar.
But yeah, that you were right there before. I messed with it, so
So that's 25 there. What's the situation that this goblin's in?
I'm in the midst of trying to get him tied up, but at the moment he is simply just grappled.
Grappled and rooted.
Does that give him any disadvantages on anything?
He is
If
flat-footed,
If
and
you wanted to hit him, you would absolutely be able to walk up and just like glove slap this motherfucker hard enough to cause damage.
Oh, Arcticus don't play like that.
I was not suggesting that you did. I was saying that's how rooted down this motherfucker is.
Okay.
Like I tried to get him out, and she was like,
Now,
"Hell no."
did we figure out whether like me summoning something, whether they would be able to act the same turn or no?
Yeah, no. Pathfinder specifically says that they can, so you are correct. They can.
All right. Well then, since this doesn't seem to be going to go peacefully, let's see. Let's summon an elemental. I will summon. Summon elementals. Here's my list. I have to find a. There we go. This will be from the level 1 pool, correct? Not the level 0 pool. Because heightened third would be level 2.
Yeah, so you get level 1.
All right. Well then, in that case, I will summon a. Where is it? Is it on here? That one is considered what? 16. Yeah, fuck it. I will summon a fire method.
Thank you. Alrighty, let's make that shit happen then.
Now this is how far can I cast it? What is it? That is 30 feet. So I will place it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will place it right there in the middle of everybody.
All right, ping it. Right there. Okay. Ben, do you got it? Or I'm going to get it right now.
Level
I
fire
don't
method.
have bestiary up, but I can get it.
All right, I'm working it right now.
You said fire method?
Got
Yes.
it. Boom. There it is.
Ah. Do I get control of it or?
I'm working on that.
Because this will be something that I concentrate on and it acts on my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's going. So fire method. Let me go into him. He has dark vision, smoke vision. What's cancer? Fast healing, immunities to bleed, fire, paralyze, poison, sleep. Melee, jaws +9. Cast daze and light. And breath weapon. Cool.
All right, now what is he doing?
He is going to use his what would be his DC for something? Like if he was going to cast daze, what would his DC be?
That is your job to tell me.
I can't see his stats.
Articus, owner, go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's in spells at the top of Arcane and Age spell list.
Yep. So he has a DC of 15. That's not that great. So I'll just attack with his jaws.
Okay. On the Gabo?
Yep.
All right, roll it.
So that is this one right here. Roll. Oof. I'll use a hero point. Or can I do that for my creature?
I'll give it to you. Roll it.
Okay. Let me take that off. Or take that. Dang it. I'll fix it in a minute. Better. That's a 17 on the flat-footed gobbo.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Okay, so that was 1d6 plus 1d4.
All right, so 0 on the fire damage.
Okay,
For
so 4. Or, yeah, 4.
piercing. Okay,
4 piercing.
let me apply that.
I would use his breath weapon, but I would engulf everybody. So we went from having 6 people to 9.
Alrighty. Yeah, turn economy was already in your favor, but definitely more so now.
Well, technically 10 if you count Crackle.
All right. Brother Bonk is next. Lurith is after that.
Alrighty. So, how many actions in my 3-action turn will it take for me to tie up the gobbo?
Quite likely only 1 because you're going to have advantage. So roll athletics, and where it says keep, like there's check boxes, there's one that's like keep high.
Keep high?
Yeah. All right, so that's a 16, and he's going to get to roll athletics against that, right?
Yeah. Oof.
He is worming and squirming so much as you're trying to wrestle him around that you're not able to concentrate on actually getting anything started with the rope. It's all you can do to just maintain a hold of him, but you don't actually give a single inch of ground, and he is unable to make any progress towards getting away. You have 2 actions left.
Attempt number 2.
All right, roll it.
$29.
Future reference, I'll give it to you this time, but only say advantage if I specifically say advantage.
Oh, sorry.
It was just on that first one because it was your first action and he's all bound up. But I'll still give you the 19 there, which the 10 to 29. That's going to be tough for him to re-roll. Let's see what happens.
Oof.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. So you're trying to tie him up, and he is indeed thusly bound.
Excellent.
So does that mean
Alrighty,
is his weapon in his hand still, or because he's bound, did he drop it, or?
I'll rule that he was disarmed as part of the binding.
Woo.
cool. And I'll hand him off for the Minotaur to go sit on.
Alrighty. You want to use an action to throw him over?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Roll for distance. Let's do that.
Roll for distance?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like, is that an athletics check?
No, that's like a D6.
D6.
Times 10.
D6.
40 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Be right back.
Hi. So one of them's down, one of them's covered in rubble, one of them's tied up.
Sorry, delivery came to the door. Okay, so
We need Ben back.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, we're waiting on him to go in the restroom.
We've got Ben back.
Hello.
Alrighty, next up was Lurith, and then not Kyla, and then Kyla.
Okay.
And Kyla gets 4.
So Banetooth is tied up at the moment?
Banetooth is tied and tossed.
I'm guessing Zeagle's going to guard him.
Yeah, I can do that.
He's just right next to Zeagle, so I'm just guessing that that's what was probably going to happen.
For sure.
Did we lose?
Did we lose someone else again?
No, it doesn't look like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like everyone's here on the stream to me.
Yeah, looks like it.
wait, so whose turn is it now?
It is Lurith.
So Stephen, take your turn.
I don't want to. So, in and amongst all of this chaos, I think Lurith is going to see if she can wander up towards where Fairheart is.
Okay. Move action.
Yeah, so she's going to end up like here.
Ugh, it smells like fish all of a sudden.
You are you're not at all comfortable with where you are standing. You have 1 foot about 3 feet above the other as you are able to kind of look down both literally and figuratively and with all the force of your high and mighty regal elf ass on both of these individuals, and you see that Barlow is basically covered from the knees up underneath this pile of rubble to the point where even those feet that are sticking out, kind of like the Wicked Witch's feet from under Dorothy's house, only no shriveling up in ruby slippers, actual fucking legs still there underneath this rubble to the point where his feet are about 3 feet below your feet. And for you metric fucks, that's give or take a meter.
Lyrith is just going to take his shoes.
He doesn't have any shoes.
Boots?
He's got like built up calloused hyena paws. He doesn't wear boots. He's got fucking feet.
Damn it.
Don't you fucking dare.
Lyrith is gonna scan the area to see if there's any animals that have been harmed in the collapse.
Oh God.
Roll perception.
Bearable fucking harlot. Oh, fucking hell.
Why can I see Lurith like bending over and just tickling the base of the paw to see if it twitches? Like, coochie, coochie, coo.
Unbearable fucking Lurith.
You know that humans and humanoids are animals, and there is one directly underneath you who has his feet sticking out from under what is probably a literal metric shit ton of rocks.
Lyrith
And
is,
you might have seen a cockroach or two get squashed.
Lyrith mourns the cockroach for a moment and then turns to Fairheart and go, "Shame. You outlived them."
I'm like, are you sure about that?
Meanwhile, there's still Quello around the corner.
Yeah, but Lyrith can't do anything about that right now. So as her final action, she's gonna head down to here, and then she's just gonna wait there because she has nothing that can attack at that range.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. Hang on.
Where's?
No, wait. I don't have enough action points. Never mind.
All right. Next,
I was going to use heal animal on the cockroaches, but not enough action points.
Not on Fairheart.
You said Lurith move.
Did I not move her?
Yeah, she's moved.
Did I perhaps move her in the wrong direction? Because I thought I was going for the square portrait to the south.
This is where Lurith is.
Cool. I'm where I wanted to be.
All right. Next up is this one down here. Now, Lurith, you're the first one who has gotten a good look at this guy, although most of you kind of already know what he looks like from
I didn't get a
previously.
good look at him when I was beating the living fuck out of him and getting the fuck beaten out of me.
That wasn't this one.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna interrupt. Pay attention.
I am not to the computer right now.
All right, he is going to.
Steven,
Yeah.
if you're going to bang the walls, at least mute the microphone.
Yeah, I'm going to go get the drill.
Why is it telling me I don't have spell slots? Fuck you, I have spell slots. Cast the shit.
No, you don't.
I think we gotta let Ben back in again.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Ow. Here. Ben should be back.
Thank you. My internet is shit today.
No worries. Excuse me.
So whose turn is it now?
Mine. And it is not letting me cast shit because it's saying I don't have spell slots, but I haven't actually used a single spell.
You haven't actually given him any spell slots. So they're still 0 of 0.
Oh.
So, like,
well, shit.
I can fix that. There you go. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. There you go. There you go.
This guy might be not, but you're a fucking wizard.
There you go. You should be able to cast now.
Thank you.
This guy may not be, but you're a fucking wizard. That is a wonderful compliment.
All right. Lurith, I need a fortitude save, please.
Where did he go?
He's trying to drill a hole in the wall.
All right, fine.
Steven.
Fairheart. Honestly, I wanted to do this to you anyways. Fairheart, I need a fortitude save, please.
Sure. Ow.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
you
going
did.
to aim at you, but never mind. He decided to aim at Fairheart instead.
Oh, good. I don't like Fairheart.
No one likes Fairheart. I don't even think Fairheart likes Fairheart.
Hey, Rick.
Fortitude, right?
Yes.
Did you remove Qualo from the board?
I rolled a 12.
I did not intend to. 12. That is not a critical failure. So you are just dazzled for 1 minute. But I do want to know. Oh, wait. Lurith, did you use Fear the Sun on him when you did that? Or was something else, wasn't it?
No, that was just Gale. Gale Blast.
No, no, you used it on when he was praying in the hallway upstairs.
Yeah, that was ages ago. The effects would have well abated.
No, I know. I
But
was
it was
just
the same
wondering if
spell.
it was the same effect.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's the same spell, Fear the Sun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
it was ages ago, but it was the same. It's the same spell that you're doing.
Thank you.
Qualo.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Gotcha,
So you actually recognize the feeling that comes over you as your vision turns sparkly, and the world, rather than folding in on itself like it did with the pixie sticks, it just seems to burn pure white hot. Like Fairheart does not have the words to describe it or the knowledge of what this is, but Kevin can probably actually picture white phosphorus burning.
Willie P. Oh no! War crime.
Lurith is like, oh, I know this. And then she just puts the back of her hand to her forehead.
You know what? Roll Arcana for me.
Who, Lurith or me?
Lurith.
Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely recognize what is going on. And you are... Go ahead.
She puts her hand on the back of her forehead as though to dramatically swoon. But she knows that whatever's going to overcome her is going to be relatively harmless and will pass. So she doesn't really panic, but just gets ready to sort of deal with the consequences, knowing what those consequences are.
All right. Kyla and Nira, I want a reaction as off of Kevin's helmet, where this just absolutely magnificent sparkling light show happens. It's reflected off of his helmet, and the light from it hits Lurith as she turns around, seemingly knowing exactly what is going to happen, and just kind of revels and dances in the fucking light that is coming off of his face. And she is wearing this sheer golden fucking dress that is just amplifying the light and twisting it, turning it, bouncing it back off in every which kind of way, to the point where both of y'all can actually clearly see all the way down the hallway for no apparent fucking reason at all.
Disco ball Lurith.
Kyla, like, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that guy under the rocks as prey anymore. Turns around to face Qualo.
My character is probably at first going to go, the fuck? And then when the light starts shining, is there warmth? Like, is there warmth with it?
No, it's pure, bright, scintillating light.
Out of reflex, because light normally means warmth, she's probably going to put her hand up in front of her face, cringing away.
Yes, keep doing that.
All right. You are nowhere near there, nor is the fire method. That's why I wasn't asking you for rolls, sir.
That was an accident.
Okay.
But he doesn't swim.
All right, and that was 1, 2 actions.
Yep. Who's that going at?
Okay. Again with the fees and then the bolting.
Oh.
Okay, well that's probably going to crit. Likely.
Right, so it's going to be a 35 against Kyla. You're not a 50, or you're not a. Are you 25?
My AC is 20. The highest AC in the party, I think, is 22. Actually, no, the highest AC in our party is 20.
Yeah, you and me.
Okay.
Yeah, because Fairheart don't have a shield anymore, so
that's 8 and 4 explodes.
Ugh.
So it's 11 damage total?
11 damage total.
And that was a crit? That was the crit roll?
It doesn't actually give him crit damage on it, so I'm not. Oh, it's just double that. So.
Okay, so I take 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
That was a chunk.
You were full before that, right?
No.
Holy shit, you're 236 pounds? You're
But,
a big ass lizard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kyla's, she has an 8-foot long tail that is thick and muscular. So, yeah, she's a very heavy.
You have an 8-foot long tail.
Yeah, that's why I can use it as a weapon. It's awkward to use as a weapon, but she can do it.
You're only 5'6", but your tail's 8 feet. That's great.
Well, height versus length. It's why.
And
like,
girth.
Tell me how long how tall a snake is. I mean, it's
Like
a little
an inch.
difficult.
No, it's like an inch tall.
Okay. Okay. Yikes! That hurt.
Is that what you say out loud?
No, Kyla probably doesn't say that out loud. Kyla's in hunt mode, so.
All right, Kyla is also next up with 4 actions, and then Zeagle is on deck with 4 actions, and then Fairheart is on deck with 4 actions.
Okay. Kyla is going to use 1 action to change her hunted prey over to Qualo.
Okay.
Going to use 1 action to move the 5 spaces to get to here.
Okay.
And now I'm going to use my my twin takedown.
Okay. Roll 'em.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Roll that
First
beautiful
attack.
beam footage.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Roll the next.
Second attack.
That was almost a 1, though. Oh.
That was a 1.
That
Hero
was
point.
a 1.
Hero point reroll.
Yep, go for it.
Well. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Boom. Alrighty. So we got an 18 and a 28.
Being a caster, that's probably hit.
That'll be a hit and a crit.
On
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hit and a crit
Roll
on
that
the first
beautiful
one.
bean damage.
Well, the crit will be the first one.
Okay, crit.
All right. No 1, no 1. So that's 5 plus
3,
4 is 7. Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then regular damage on the second one.
Yep.
Ooh.
Explode them both.
Well, that was max.
17.
That was max damage. Okay. I could just hit the damage button again because no, because of the pluses.
No. Yeah, just roll. Fuck it. You maxed them both. Roll damage again. All right, that'd be a 5 for the 1. Okay. So 5, 17, 28. 27, 26. Correct? 26 damage?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't doing. So it is 9 plus
26, yes. Nine plus 12 plus 5.
Okay.
Alrighty, you rush over and you sink your claws into Qualo, and he just kind of looks at you as the light leaves his eyes.
Oh, shit.
And he falls to the ground, limp.
You use your last action to chop his head off.
That is a good question. What I do with my last action?
Well, it depends on what we're trying to do. Are we trying to actually beat these guys, or
I turn around, head, and start heading this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this guy's now neutralized, but Kyla doesn't know what's been happening with Banatooth. She just knows he was over here last time she saw him.
And now you see a fire method.
Actually, I don't.
Oh,
Not
is that
yet.
not on your line of sight? Oh, it's barely out of your sight.
Yeah, it's not in my sight range yet.
But you see a glow.
Alrighty, next up is Zeagle, then Fairheart, then Crackle, who does not have a fourth action, which is not how that works anyways. But
Oh.
So
you would get it
Zeagle
the next
first. Zeagle, you awake or Angel? Is he awake?
No, but I can wake him.
yeah, you can roll for him, but you can't really take his turn for him.
Yep. Is he going now or is he on deck?
He is now.
Oh shit.
Throw that beautiful bean footage.
Hey.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Don't wake him up. We're just gonna roll.
Have him sit on the goblin.
I kind of already woke him.
Okay.
That's a perception check.
That was a perception check. So, with one of your actions, you intently watched Banetooth, and you are absolutely sure that he didn't do anything. You have two other actions. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna disappear for like 20 minutes while I get dinner.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll be right back.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, you're good. We understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dip.
We'll just have you guarding the goblin body.
Zeagle stares so intently at Banetooth that he just falls asleep right on top of him.
Yeah.
Have a good night, bud.
Good night. Thank you. You too.
Fairheart, you're up next.
Who was also laying asleep on top of the other guy.
It's a great big cuddle pile.
Kevin.
I don't see Kevin.
Dropping like flies tonight. I don't see Kevin either.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
There we go.
yes, welcome back.
Okay, what in the actual fuck? Right, I smacked the living fuck out of my childhood hero's right foot, pursuant to our conversation. Roach, shut up. How many of my actions does that take, Rick?
Roll your attack.
Yeah. This is what I discussed with you, though, right?
Yep. Roll your attack.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Oh, shit.
13.
All right. Roll your damage here.
Yep.
And roll the rest of it in the chat. Ours.
Roll the rest of what? I already told you the thing.
What you were talking about.
Oh, okay. Right. So, yes. And does this take my whole turn up, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can describe the fuck out of your turn.
What do I? Is it? I forget what I roll. Can you do the roll for me, Rick? Because I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Whoa.
I take my staff of healing with one hand. I look down at the motherfucker who's been fucking with us with such great anger, and I fucking just smack the living fuck out of his right foot, and you see his like hairy little hyena paw just fucking crack with all the bones starting to penetrate through the skin. And it's basically a bloody fucking mess. That foot cannot be fixed.
Fun. Tasty.
Nothing is impossible in a land of magic.
But as he does it, Fairheart has this even more peculiar look than usual on his face, and you notice that there's this kind of sorrow, genuine sorrow in his gaze.
All right, Crackle is still not doing anything.
Well, I'd have it. I would assume that he would come up to where I am.
Yeah, he's just staying with you. Gotcha.
I just
All right.
can't really select him for some reason. I could before, but no, I can't. I don't even see him unless he's underneath me.
He's probably just underneath you.
Oh, he's underneath me. Okay. Now, what are we trying to do with the goblin guy? Are we trying to knock him out, or just leave him go alone since he's tied up? Or
I figure I'd let that be a group decision once the fight was well and truly over. And we're out of initiative order.
could that be a thing? Us be out of initiative while he's still conscious? Ooh. Well, with a natural one, I don't think that's going to help.
He squirms around as you lay, as Ziegel lays on top of him, trying to get out, and all he manages to really do is knock Ziegel's arms down to the point where they just restrict him even further, lying directly atop of his head and one right across his ankles.
Is Ziegel just having an actual nap on top of the slain enemy?
Yes.
I love it.
I mean, Ziegel took a fucking beating, so it certainly works. Barlow is next. Barlow is... You notice that Barlow's paws kick even after the break. He does not seem to be dead. Drusilla.
Okay. Excuse me.
Do we have anybody who needs stabilization? No. One, two, three.
Probably toss a heal to Kyla or Ziegel if they have it. Ooh. What was that?
Loud. That's what that was.
Could you hear
That came through Sean's microphone, and that was
Yeah,
my
that came through
spirit
my.
spirit level falling on the ground.
What?
In the other room.
What?
I might have to be invited back shortly. I need to leave this screen in order to log on to Discord on my PC.
Okay.
Discord? We're not on Discord.
But evidently
Stream,
she
yeah.
wants to be on Discord for something else.
Like,
that's too bad.
character chat, maybe.
Yeah, I'm trying to mount my guitar on the wall.
I'm glad you put on the wall.
Are you really, though?
Yes. I had to listen to it earlier.
Did it keep me in?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
No, I need a bigger drill bit.
I think you're using a drill bit wrong.
No,
You do
I'm
know a
using the
hammer's not
wrong-
involved.
The wrong drill bit because I'm trying to hammer the wall anchor into the hole I drilled.
I was like, that's not how drills work.
Fuck me.
No.
Maybe later.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mute.
I'm sorry, that's my automatic response to anyone who says that.
I need to make sure I fucking mute is all.
Meh, it's more fun this way.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really is.
That's what she said.
I promise you, you don't want to hear me bitching about synonyms.
Synonyms.
But we
Synonyms
love
are simple.
cinnamon.
Like cinnamon.
Nothing quite like a synonym bun.
A synonym bun?
Yep, absolutely.
I have a question. Have you guys watched Has Been Hotel?
I have. I love it.
Okay. Do you think Alistair, if he sees somebody smoking outside because he likes puns and shit, do you think it would be a pun he makes and it would be funny because they're in hell if he walks up to the person and goes, I hear those things are a real killer?
Already done?
I think he would do it for the groan factor. Especially if it was angel dust or something.
There's you a synonym bun.
Writing Alistair fucking making puns is a pain in the ass.
Oh, dumbass.
For some reason, that sounds more of like a husk kind of pun to me.
Husk.
No.
Husk.
I don't know. I have a few lined up. Here, can I send them to you?
Sure.
All right. Vote which one sounds most like him.
That's fine. Okay. Good. Next up is
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello.
Looks like things haven't changed much.
Not at all.
I don't know if anything's happening.
Priscilla's doing some stuff.
Okay. And my
Wait,
dragon
she-
came out. My dragon came
Mira,
out.
your turn. Arcticus is on deck.
Let me go to every wrong tab first. All right.
About right.
So he's still alive over here?
Okay. Banetooth is alive and tied up.
I see the
Barlow
dragon.
is alive and buried.
I see the dragon over here by Kyla.
Wait, how do we know that Barlow's alive?
Because I told you his feet were still kicking.
Oh, they're still kicking after that mighty smack I gave them?
It's that same fucking turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you his feet are still kicking because he's still alive.
Roger that.
Bo is down and Qualo is down.
So they're all just down. Yeah.
For the most part.
Nira is not the type of person that hits people when they're down. She will hold her actions and keep an eye on them. If they make a move against anyone, then she will act.
All right. Do you want to prepare a specific action to have as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay. What specific action?
Does it have to be against somebody in specific, or can it be like generalized against whoever does it?
It depends on. You tell me what you're gonna try and do.
Probably elemental blast.
Against.
Does it have to be against somebody in specific, or can it just be in reaction
You have
to
to
them?
tell me the conditions that trigger your reaction. So, what are the conditions that trigger your reaction?
Okay. She is going to hold it, and if one of them Sorry, English is hard right now.
You can only see one of the two that are conscious.
No, I can see all three. One here, one fucking here, and here. The only one I can't see is the one Seagull is fucking laying on.
So there's, well, one of them's that you clicked on is unconscious, or two of them you clicked on is unconscious.
That's
Or
who's
dead.
determined.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say when you're not close to him.
That and my character, if she sees them down, not moving, she is not going to make a move against them. So if she sees them get up and kind of raise a hand to anyone, whether it be to grab a sword, grab a weapon,
So
or
get up and making a threatening gesture.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Poop a little.
I don't think I can do anything else, actually. So, yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, Arcticus.
Okay. Spending one action maintaining my Miffit.
Yep, what's he doing?
Oh, should I be attacking the goblin or not? What does daze do? Okay, that isn't going to help. Okay. Wheel. He can fly 25 feet, so it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
The goblin's honestly kind of not a threat right now. Being immobilized, tied up, and sat on by a minotaur.
Right.
I don't underrate him, though. Rumor is he's being slept on.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move the Mephit. I'm moving him here, but because he can fly 25 feet, I'm actually gonna fly him above the goblin
Okay.
and have him hold his bite to if the goblin tries to escape. If the goblin tries to escape, he's gonna bite him.
I'd change
Okay,
that to
how long your
succeeds in
summon last?
escaping.
Huh? What?
How long does your summon last?
Up to an hour as long as I concentrate on it.
Okay.
And I would change
what
that
else?
to. I would
So I
change
got
that to
2.
succeed in escaping.
I said what I said.
Okay.
And so I got 2 actions left. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 action. Right? Yeah. And then 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to post up right there. And where's my character sheet? My character sheet disappeared. I'll command Crackle to do the same thing with another action to attack the goblin if he gets loose. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Top of the order, Brother Bonk, Lurith on deck.
Alrighty. So my turn or Lurith's?
Brother Bonk first.
Me first? Alrighty. So, I've just finished throwing the goblin underneath Seagull for him to basically use as a pillow.
You threw him under the bus.
Yep. And so we've got Sir Twitch-a-Lot underneath the rocks. I'll probably go up to Fairheart.
Break some feet.
And no, just basically ask, like, should we leave him in there or should we dig him out?
I will respond. Solos will guide us.
Seems cruel to leave him just slowly suffocate.
We will not do that, brother. Worry not. Just wait a little while.
All right. Oh,
If you please. I promised you, brother, that I do not lie. I do not cheat or steal.
all right. Well, I start like shoving some of the stones off of the knoll.
Alrighty, Lurith.
Steven?
Yeah, I'm in difficult terrain.
Lols.
I'm on a step ladder. Lurith just goes, "We've subdued them all, haven't we? What are we doing? Shouldn't we be giving them a better burial?"
Shush, little girl. Solos will determine their fate.
Would like to get some information on why the hell they're here.
In due time, Solos will guide us.
Lurith is like, "Solus guided your hand into this situation, I guess."
So, quick question. Where is this Earthbreaker at? Is it under the rubble with the guy, or is it laying nearby, or what's the deal with that?
You are definitely too far away to have a beat on exactly where that is.
If anyone goes for the Earthbreaker, I'm going to break them, just for the record.
Yeah, Lurith is...
Are you making this publicly known?
Yeah, it's my childhood
Lurith is
hero.
like...
Under
Lurith is
what provocation?
Lewis is like, "What's an Earthbreaker, and why are you rambling? If you got into the pixie dust again?"
If someone tries to procure the Earthbreaker, I will unarmed strike them.
You don't have an action to dedicate to that reaction currently, sir.
Oh no, I know, but should they do that? Yeah.
All right. Kyla, you're next.
Is there a reason that we're still in combat?
They're still hostile.
Is there a reason that you're still in combat? I never said you were still in combat. You're just still in initiative order.
Huh. Well, I think I see it's like the other two are immobilized. I'm gonna go check and see how my dragon is doing, and maybe do some work on patching myself up.
All right, you see that he had kind of found a little passage going through that way and was coming down to investigate what was going on when the ceiling collapsed. So he got a little bit of dust kind of blown up onto him, but otherwise it seems fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of be next to the dragon and kind of stay close in case Barlow Kool-Aid mans himself out of the rubble pile and starts trying to do shit again.
Oh yeah.
All right, and now we can leave initiative order. I'm going to give y'all a minute to discuss while I go avail myself of the facilities.
Well, I'm going to walk right down here
back,
and slide that horse chopper into my bag.
I gotta go piss too, Rick. But regardless of what anyone else does, I kind of want to do the same thing that I did to Barlow, to Booty Mouse, and the Spellcaster. So I don't know if that's something that I can just run and do or not.
You can do nothing until we return.
Okay.
So quick break, everybody.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
What? Where are you going?
Yay, more cookie clicker.
More cookie clicker. But I'm probably going to pick up this big two-handed sword that this goblin was using, stick it in my bag, and maybe save it and see if Zigo wants to use it later.
It's actually a polearm.
Oh, well, I'll stick the polearm in the... Because he uses the spear, so I'm sure that's kind of similar.
Though interesting enough, it's not a polearm with reach.
Really?
Yeah, I thought most polearms had reach. Oh no, it does have reach.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, it's a goblin polearm.
So does it have to be wielded by a goblin then?
No, but it's not sized for a creature of our size.
So it would be a one-handed weapon to him.
No. It would still be two-handed to us, but it's awkward.
Oh.
It would be an awkward weapon for us to wield.
Well, better in a bag than in their hands.
True. Also, you do not have the weapon proficiency to use it.
Oh, I don't want to use it. I just want it away. Didn't Bodie Mouse have like dual daggers or something? Or some kind of crazy dagger, steel wind or something like that?
Some sort of short sword things.
The good news is I can hang my weight off the thing I put in the wall.
Oh, okay. That's what they. So you know those gauntlet weapons you see in like gladiator movies that have the blade on the front of a front covered gauntlet?
So like an Assassin's Creed kind of blade?
No, well, kind of. It's more like
like Vega in Street Fighter? Katars?
It's kind of like a guitar, except instead of just a handle and the blade coming forward, it's got this like over covering over the whole hand.
Mm.
They're called scissore.
So is it considered two-handed?
No, he has two of them.
Gotcha.
Let me Discord. Discord gameplay.
Now, hopefully that doesn't fall down.
It looks like Captain Hook's hook gone wrong.
Yeah, it like your hand goes into like the tube part of it, and it's just a curved blade. And Mouse was dual wielding those.
Huh. So how did he have a shield on too? His hands would be
Buckler. I think he had a buckler.
also it's like attached to his arm or something.
Yeah, gauntlet buckler. So it like straps to his forearm, so he can still. Not that he used the shield action, so his shield actually didn't help his AC at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oh, fucking hell.
Wonder if Bonk could use those as fist weapons. Are they considered short sword type or fist weapons?
Excuse me. They're considered martial weapons. So, Brother Bonk is not trained in them.
Yeah, no.
Actually, who in this party is trained in martial weapons?
I believe I am.
Yeah, you are.
Probably Ziegel.
That would also not. Yep, martial weapons. That doesn't surprise me either. I don't think I'm trained in I am trained in martial. Okay.
Oh, there you go. You want some?
My claws are better.
Are they really?
Yes, because I can put lightning on my claws. I can't put lightning on the punchy daggers. 1d6 damage. My lightning claws deal 1d4 plus 1d6. My claws are just better.
Yeah, but what if the creature you're attacking absorbs lightning and it heals it?
Then I don't use lightning claws, and I use my regular claws, which also still do 1d6. My claws actually are weird, because like the lightning claws downgrade the physical damage of my claws, but give me lightning, whereas my regular claws are just 1d6. So like for Kyla, there's absolutely no reason for me to go into to use the punchy daggers.
Beat your dragon to use them. Can you imagine a monk dragon with martial punchy daggers? I can't stay up late tonight because I got to be at work at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, same.
All right, so
Plus, I got to
I
cook.
guess
when
we
I get up.
will call it with the action then for tonight, and just kind of do wrap up.
Probably need to restrain a Barlow. But like he's already mostly trapped under rubble. As long as we work our way, restrain what we free as we free him with a bunch of strong guys, which should be fine.
Yeah. I have what's remaining of his feet already wrapped up.
I've got my breath weapon. I've got my breath weapon back. So if he starts shit, I'll set him on fire.
Brother Bonk, can you get behind me? I'm going to go stabilize all of them with my healing wand. I want us to interrogate all of them, unless any of you have an argument that's contrary.
I think the wizard at the very bottom is dead, like fully dead.
Well, we can find out.
It felt pretty fully dead to me, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Solos works in mysterious ways, is all I'll say.
I'm going to store that pole arm in the bag so the goblin can't use it.
Are you doing this in the open?
Sure, why not?
I don't
That's
think
not
any
you,
of us.
Kevin. That's Arcticus.
Oh, sorry.
Are you doing that in the open?
Well, I'm going to have my back to everybody. And Zeagle's passed out.
Roll sleight of hand.
Let's see. I got to get to where I can find that. Right in this menu here. So that would be
Thievery?
stealth or thievery?
Thievery.
Now that I'm no longer vandalizing my home.
Lurith, roll a perception check.
Wait, Lurith?
Yeah, Lurith was rolling for the group because he wasn't actually here.
Oh. So that would be a...
Isla, Glimmer starts to kind of nudge your hand with his head.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if trying to get your attention and point to something.
Okay. I look to see where it's trying to direct me. I don't know if it's male or female
You
yet.
just barely managed to catch a glimpse of the end of the horse chopper going into what seems like a normal backpack.
Ah.
So I'll walk over to Glimmer and uncork that bottle of alcohol that I had that I filled up with the green stuff and see if he wants it.
That green soup stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, I dumped out a bottle and filled up a bottle.
You hungry? You hungry,
Oh, no,
Glimmer?
Is he hungry?
It eyes you warily.
Should the view of the stream be entirely black?
Well, I can smell it and don't have to drink it.
I don't think that's on my end. I think that's a DM thing, or
Okay, that's weird.
It eyes you warily and nods in assent.
I'll try refreshing it. Maybe
Nods at what?
Nods in assent.
Yes.
Okay, well then I'll give it to it like a baby bottle, I guess.
that would imply that it has the ability to suck. Is that an established fact?
Well, we'll find out.
It just kind of nods at you to like put it there on the floor.
All right, I put it on the floor.
All right. While he's doing that, Kyla turns and is like, "That's a neat backpack you have. I haven't seen one of those in since I left the world of sand and sun."
Hmm. Family heirloom.
That's all he says. That's all she says.
It's a family heirloom.
Yeah, they're relatively expensive. I never bothered to afford one because I don't like carrying a lot of stuff. But
Well, when you're by yourself a long time, you never know what you'll need.
yeah, you come from the
Other side of the planet.
World of ice. What's a planet?
The thing we're on right now.
Wait, what?
I don't know about you, but I'm on a chair.
I'm on a custom chair.
Lurith is absolutely not on a chair. That would be massacring wood.
Yeah, Kyla doesn't understand the idea that the planet has like different sides, and you're from. As far as she's concerned, when she goes from one side to another, she's literally going from one world to another because they're that separated as far as she's concerned.
You would have to walk
when you say
for over a year to get to where I'm from.
Yeah, I like you said the frost and ice, the world of ice and giants, right?
Yep.
Is this becoming an academic debate between the nature of the world?
Kyla's not one to debate. She just doesn't
comprehend
get that the world is a cube.
Well, I've walked from there. So
yeah, I walked from here to the world of reeds and the world of reeds and mud, and
yep, that's what I walked through.
It's a tough ass trip, but you can still walk it from one world to another. Only places though.
Rick, as I go and smash Booty Mouse's foot, what is their state?
You're smashing it? Or...
I'm smashing it in a particular way.
Like squeezing a dog toy or like stomping?
Breaking the living fuck out of it and shattering the bones, but also healing at the same time.
Roll.
Roll the attack? Or roll... Like, how do I roll since she's... It is
she
down.
Roll your damage, roll your heal.
Okay. The heal's 1d8, right?
Yep.
Okay. Damage is 8. And heal is 3.
Explode your D4. Explode your D4. All right, so you do 12 and you heal 3, so you do 9 more damage to him.
But don't I then stabilize him in so doing?
Basically, what you end up doing is
Even if it did,
you
it
hit
just-
his elbow, or his ankle.
Yeah.
And you break the foot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you try and heal a corpse.
Yeah, because even if they were stable and you hit them, you just killed them.
Well, I can't leave them alive. I mean, I can't leave them with mobility. I proceed down to the spellcaster. Does it look at all alive, or?
No.
Does Fairheart know of this thing called a pulse?
I'm gonna go with no. Does Brother Bonk?
Would he have been taught that at the ministry? At the monastery?
I'd say yes, because don't they have to
yeah.
control their breathing and their heartbeat and stuff?
Well, that's a good point.
Fair argument. Yes, Brother Bonk does. Fairheart does not.
Given the artificial smell that I smelled earlier that reminded me of the kobolds, I want to strip the body naked and just fully examine it. See if there's anything that seems odd other than it being dead. And I mentioned to the entire party that I smelt that artificial smell before, and I tell everyone but Arcticus. No, I'm kidding. I tell everyone about the those who didn't know. I tell them about the kobolds and how they were the hypothesis that they were fake kobolds, and I explain my rationale for undressing and desecrating the spellcaster.
Sir, one problem with that notion.
What's that?
You cannot summarize to me what you intend to say in roleplay to the party.
Oh God. Okay. When we were leaving, let's see. I'm so tired, dude. Well, can someone fill in the gaps if I missed something? Someone who was there. When we were leaving the city, we saw all these kobolds that we thought were the kobolds who lived here, but all the stuff that they had on them seemed like fake kobold gear, and Kyla said that it looked like fake kobold gear, if I'm not mistaken, and they had this weird smell to them that smelled whatever artificial is in this world, and these bodies have that same smell, and if I put 2 and 2 together, so to speak, it leads me to want to examine these bodies to see if these are the real members of the Hand of Solos, the party that was sent here for some reason, or if these are.
And
You disappeared there.
Solos silenced him.
Yeah.
Solos has spoken.
Yeah, apparently.
Jack? Now can I be heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Solos has spoken.
At what point did I fucking stop talking?
All
When you
hail the
opened your
great
mouth.
Solos in the silence.
Say what? Did
All
I just
hail
tell
Great
this?
Solos.
Did I just tell this entire story to myself?
No, we got most of it.
Okay.
We got up to all hail Great Solos.
Yes. And I will say a prayer to Solos before I desecrate this corpse.
Solo silenced you exactly where he meant to silence you.
So I'll start by searching the robes, then I'll undress it completely.
Oh, baby.
And examine it very thoroughly. And ask the other party members if they'd like to come and examine it as well.
What are you examining aside from my cock?
I am examining the anatomy, the texture, the smell, the taste of the body to determine whether I believe it to be human or not.
Did you say taste?
All right, so roll.
I'll lick it if necessary.
I don't give a fuck what you roll, but give me 12 different rolls.
12 different rolls. Okay.
Let's see how well you can actually investigate them.
Sure. Do they have to be 12 different things or 12 rolls?
Yes. 12 different rolls.
Okay. Well, here's an acrobatics roll. Here's an athletics roll.
He's investigating acrobatically.
Here's a survival roll. A diplomacy roll. A medicine roll. A religion roll. Then I will do a courtly knowledge roll, an Elia roll, a Solos roll. How many more do you need?
I think that's it.
I don't. I think I was missing like 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, 3 more.
Okay. A deception.
How
roll,
much I hate Lurith roll.
a performance roll, and a society roll.
So what does Lurith get as a bonus to her hate Fairheart roll?
Infinite.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, one moment.
So 1d20 plus 99999.
No, 1d20 plus infinite. So it literally means you pick the number that you want to hit. The only rule is it can't be under what you rolled on the d20.
The only problem with that logic is that you cannot add infinity.
You cannot add infinity because infinity is not a number. An infinite number, though. You can.
There's a video.
Number plus 5 is an infinite number.
Sir, you're incorrect. It would be a variable with an infinite range.
I just sent you a lore building screenshot from the Pathfinder, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video that I found once on YouTube that I watched because it sounded interesting. And it went into how there's like different degrees of infinity. There's different kinds of infinity, which mathematicians, when they discovered it, were like very confused about.
Yes.
It's because our math
I love
evolved.
the infinite infinities.
To what degree of infinity is Lurith a trollop?
0.
I think she can answer that for herself.
More like a prude, if anything, right?
Okay, so
Hey guys, I'm not feeling too fresh, so I might sign off.
yeah, we're done. We're just kind of wrapping things up and shooting the shit currently. So thank you for begging. I'm glad that you felt better enough to join us, and definitely take care of yourself. So
Thank you.
we are off next week, everybody.
Off next week. All right.
I will be in Vegas.
Doing what?
Going to a
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, seriously, Ben, what are you going to do?
I'll be going to a convention.
Oh, cool.
unless you catch it and bring it home with you.
I went from okay, Husker to nerd. Real quick.
Fine.
It's a Dice Tower West board game convention.
That sounds
Oh.
fun.
Well, I gave the bottle of hooch, dragon hooch, to the dragon. If it takes it, it takes it.
It did. It kind of grabbed it and started sucking it down a little bit.
But I'll take my bottle back when it's done, and then that's about all I'm going to do.
Does my examination of the body reveal anything?
You, through your combined application of medicine, religion, and society, because that's all you rolled that I can actually make apply, are able to recognize that
I can make a couple more apply. Athletics to know if their range of motion is actually accurate for a human.
Well, it would not be, except for on Koala.
Or accurate for whatever, but
you are able to figure out that these bodies are almost indistinguishable from what you would expect is the real thing. The only difference that you can really kind of put your finger on at all is a difference in experience. It's almost like these haven't lived those lives.
And how do I feel this?
They don't smell right.
Okay.
They don't smell
like
veterans.
they've spent years in battle.
Do they smell artificial?
they have that new car smell.
Yeah. It really, no, the new car smell is an apt description. It's like,
Thinking to myself, how old would this person be right now?
Barlow looks pretty much exactly like he did 20 years ago.
No, but like, what would their actual age be? Thereabouts.
Well, different for all of them. I have the information. I can get it to you exactly. But
Or you could just give me the difference. Like, actually,
yeah,
no.
they do each age kind of differently.
Do they look like they've aged proportionally to the amount of time they've been gone?
No, they look like they have aged at best a couple of years in that time.
I tell the party this, and I ask, "Yo, who's really good at medicine here?"
Son of a bitch.
Drusilla?
What? Drusilla. I have +9. I'm an expert, so I'm gonna do an autopsy with my dagger.
Actually, funny enough, you are actually the highest trained in medicine at expert. Drusilla has a just as high of a modifier, but she's only trained. She's not she's not expert.
Well, given my expertise in medicine, I actually want to look at the organs and see if they look proportional to the age based on my expert knowledge of medicine.
I call shenanigans. How did Fairheart become an expert doctor?
Seminary training.
Like, seriously. You are the best trained doctor in our group? Are you kidding?
Okay.
Because he actually no, there's a very good reason why Fairheart is so well trained in medicine. You know what that is? He was raised to be the closest person to the king's side.
Okay. You were the king's physician in emergencies.
And his body shield, and his bitch. Yep.
Okay.
But I literally want to do a cut from the pectoral muscle down to the pubic bone, and a Y shape, and open the flaps and examine all of the organs.
While this gruesomeness is going on, I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I will see you guys later.
Have a good night, y'all.
You're running yourself now. Good night. Have a good one.
Night, you two.
I guess my dagger is the only tool I can really use to do this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just stepped away for a bit to check on Sean.
Is she okay?
You're good. Is it just the three of us now?
Yeah, if we want me to go offline, I can always do that, or keep us on. Doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. Let's
It still
do
shows
some kind of
Nero.
outro. Hello, crowd. If anyone is out there watching, thank you so much for
Two
hanging out with us. I hope you have enjoyed the ending of an epic combat. Honestly, I was hoping that we were going to be able to move forward from this spot before we called it, but there were some twists and turns in that one. So thank you all very much for hanging out. As always, we will catch you all in 2 weeks after the first Thursday that we take off. So yeah, have a good one.
Bye-bye. We are